Alright, you guys. Let's change the thumbnail. We are in pre-game right now. $7 p.m. I will flip it. I hate it when I have the stream going on while I'm streaming, so 5 more minutes and I'll pull a flip from the stream starting soon to the game feed through MLB Game Day, not the actual video. If I did the actual video, I'd be copyrighted so fast your head would spin. Okay. I think we are close enough to 7 p.m. to pull the flip. So what is up, you guys? I'm here. It's Mad Mike Sports. And we've got the Mets and the Cubs going at it from Citi Field. Game 2 of their 4-game set. So let's go to work. Taijuan Walker's taking the hill for the Mets against Alec Mills for the Cubs. Umpires tonight: Alfonso Marquez is at home plate, Lance Barrett first base, and Trip Gibson at second base, Carlos Torres at third base. Mets and Cubs coming up. In basketball, we've got the Bucks and the Nets. When do they go off? I think they go off at 7:30. Excuse me, they go off at 8:30. And the Islanders are going off soon. Islanders go off at 8 in Tampa for Game 2 of their series. That's over on NBCSN. Hot Take Hockey is doing that. Serve from the 6 is doing the Bucks-Nets game. Taijuan Walker's been pretty effective this year for the Mets. 5-2 with a 2.07 ERA. It'll be Peterson, Bryant, and Baez leading things off for the Cubs. Peterson leads, followed by Bryant at third base, Peterson at left field. Baez, the shortstop, bats third, followed by Anthony Rizzo at first. Contreras, the catcher, bats fifth, followed by Ian Happ at center field, batting sixth. Jason Hayward, right field, bats seventh. Alcantara, second base, bats eighth, and Mills, the pitcher, bats number 9. And the defense for the Mets, it's Dom Smith, Pilar, and McKinney left to right in the outfield. In the infield, it's Alonso, then Guillorme, Lindor, and VR first to third base. James McCann behind the plate. And pitching is Taijuan Walker. Peterson's really heated up since his slow start in April. He was a 554 OPS in April. Now he's a 762 with a 244 average and 9 home runs. So far, he's proved to be a good pickup for the Cubs. And Lindor's picked it up too from his slow start. He was a 173 in April. He's picked it up to a 217. Still not enough to boost his all-star ratings. But I think he and Pete Alonso make the all-star team. I think James McCann will make the team as well. Jason Hayward of the Cubs is really starting to show his age. And news from Anthony DeComo, Jacob deGrom is good to go for tomorrow. He is set to start tomorrow against the Cubs. And I believe I will be live for that. And here we go. Pittsburgh's already grounded into a double play in their game against Washington. Baltimore and Cleveland just getting underway, as are Yankees and Toronto. And here comes Taijuan Walker. 11 starts, 5-2, 2.07 ERA. Only 2 home runs allowed, and opponent batting average against a 183. Now, he has had some control problems in the past. Seems to have corrected them. So, let's see. Jock Peterson will lead things off. First pitch from Walker. Fastball inside, 94 on the gun. No balls and a strike. Whoa. Ball and a strike. Where'd that one miss? MLB.com says it was a sinker, but Gary Cohen said it was a fastball. The 1-1. Whoa! Curveball. Outside. 2-1. 2-1 on its way. Golf shot. Base hit. So Peterson on with a leadoff single. He pulled that one. He pulled that one. He pulled that sinker. And this will bring up Chris Bryant. 13 homers, 39 RBIs, 292 average. From the stretch, Walker delivers. Off the bat handle. Uh-oh. It hit the bat, so that should be a strike. And this may just spring Louis Rojas. And we're in a game delay after the hit by pitch. So first and second, no one out after the hit by pitch. Taijuan Walker in need of a double play right now. This will bring up Javi Baez. 235, 14 homers, 40 RBIs. Walker in instant trouble after a single and a hit by pitch. That is not what you want. To start the game. Whoa! Look out! That was a changeup, I believe. No, they're labeling it a slider on MLB. So 1 ball, no strikes. On Baez. The 1-0. Low! Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Walker set the 2-0. Foul. Straight back. Count goes to 2-1.
During their last 3 weeks of play, they've scored over 60% of their runs with the long ball.
2-1 coming. In there with the fastball. Count even at 2.
Walker's composure on the mound. He is really a pro. He's got a 1.04 ERA pitching at Citi Field in his 5 starts here. That's as the team have pitched just wonderfully.
2-2 on its way. Struck him out!
And that's the first out of the night. Well, he threw 2 pitches that weren't close.
1 away.
Challenged, the ball ran in on Baez.
That's what you do. You challenge a hitter like Baez. And he was way over top of that one.
86 strikeouts for Javi Baez, most in the league. So that's the first out, and now Anthony Rizzo will bat with 2 on and 1 out.
2 on, 1 away. 264 average, 8 home runs, 30 RBIs coming into tonight.
On the bat and quick inside. You gotta be careful first pitch. Loves to jump on the first pitch. Let's put the shift on against Rizzo. Peterson at second, Bryant at first with 1 out. And Rizzo goes
Swung right through that one.
up empty. Oh, here's the Tater.
No balls in a strike on Anthony Rizzo.
Inside.
Mm.
8th home run of the year for Rizzo. Big, strong kid. Hold his bat vertical. Bat straight up and down like a telephone pole. Very relaxed.
3-0-1. Swung through another one. Back-to-back fastballs.
Fastballs.
MLB.com has that first pitch as a sinker, but I'm trusting Gary Cohen. Back-to-back fastballs have Taijuan Walker in business now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Has done that. Wow. The 2 guys who played for the Mets. And Rico Carter, who did not. What a great hitter he was. Yes, he was. 0-2 to Rizzo.
Got him! Strike 3 called. 2 away.
Struck out for the second out.
Mm.
Table setters get on base. And the big bumpers come up. And Walker answers the call.
Taijuan Walker.
Contreras
Walker gets put in
swung the bat.
early crisis after a single and a hit by pitch, and then he strikes out the next 2 he faces. Brings up Wilson Contreras.
To the outfield a couple of times and then struck out his last 2. Hitting 5th tonight. 2 on and 2 out.
First pitch on its way.
First
Low outside, ball 1.
right-hand hitters have got a little better chance against Taiwan this year. They're hitting 210. The lefty's just 149.
And that last pitch was a slider at 88. 0-0. Oh!
Pounded into the ground, and it's 1.
Sinker.
And there's your Alexis Smith.
Foul.
Defense. Pretty
Ball and a strike.
same lineup. The Mets have been winning with this lineup. Got a new returnee off the IL. And out in the outfield, Pilar McKinney missed a couple games. He's back in right field. A rare time this year that the Mets are going with the exact same lineup 2 nights in a row.
The 1-1.
Contreras grounds one toward the hole. Lindor on the back.
Lindor, throw it first. No!
The only chance the Mets had to make a play there was if VR had been able to come up with that diving stop. Once it got to Lindor, Contreras able to beat it out to load him up.
Loads the bases for Ian Happ. Ooh.
Knock it down. Keep it in the infield, and this is what Lindor does. You know, the scariest part of that is if VR had deflected the ball, but it got past him. And it's just sitting there with
If
Lindor. I don't
VR had deflected the ball to Lindor, that's an out.
throwing out the run score. So now Ian Happ, who's had himself a devil of a time this year. He's
Here's Ian Happ.
91,
Take sign up, strike one.
Looked like he was rounding into a very formidable threat. Had a big year last year in the short season for the Cubs at 12 home runs and 866 OPS, but nothing close to that so far this year. Switch hitter batting left,
The 0-1.
and that
Fastball. Where'd that one miss there?
Walker wanted that one. That was borderline. Out for foul though.
Bad call there from Alfonso Marquez. It's 1-1. That looked to be strike two, but Alfonso Marquez, the home plate ump, saw it differently.
The Cubs and anybody else this year. The other guy tripping up on the bat.
A 1-1.
And Walker throwing all fastballs gets ahead.
1-2 now as that one goes foul.
It's a certain point in the game where you just gotta rear back and air it out. That was that pitch to hit right there, and he fouled it back. We may not see another one. Peterson at third, Bryant at second, Contreras at first with 2 out.
From the stretch, Walker sets.
To get through the inning.
The 1-2. Struck him out! Side retired. No runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Through half an inning, Cubs nothing, Mets coming to bat.
Cubs lead 3. Mets come to bat with those scores.
PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays fair. Want to bet? Place a bet. Fair. See a play.
Okay, I'm gonna get myself a snack. I will be right back.
Get your money. Fair. Promos that change every day and being able to parlay a single game. Now that's betting at the speed of sports. Because every second matters. Time is money and it's paid fair. With 2 risk-free bets of $2,000.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the Ford Explorer XLT Ford Tour with dual second row smart charging USB ports, available seating for up to 7, and 20-inch polished aluminum wheels. It's value that's built for America. Ford Explorer XLT. Drive one today. Returning lessees can now lease the Ford Explorer XLT for $239 a month. View more offers at buyfordnow.com.
Before you order 2 weeks of groceries, before you settle into quarantine, before you do anything, call your doctor about monoclonal antibodies. If you just tested positive for COVID-19 or high risk for severe disease, monoclonal antibody treatments can help keep you out of the hospital. But time matters. COVID-19 can get worse fast. Call your doctor now and see if monoclonal antibodies are right for you.
Every baseball game begins long before the first pitch is thrown. As the official freight carrier of Major League Baseball, Old Dominion is proud to play our role in supporting the game we all love. Because no one helps keep promises like the Old Dominion team.
Gotta leave my
Mets starting lineup.
door open just a crack.
June the 15th. What's special about that day? Best day and worst day in Mets history. Don Smith celebrating a birthday today. That's also June 15th. He's 26 today.
Ugh, an ad. I hate the ad.
30 years ago. I saw he was taking a nap earlier today.
Anyway,
Out of the open.
Jonathan VR will lead things off against Alec Mills.
The first part of the broadcast, he has to play for a different team. And then
First pitch to VR.
to the Mets. Line to short on
The short,
VR.
one away.
Grab it in. Alec Mills produces it out with his first pitch. Well, Alec Mills for the Cubbies, you can see his numbers, Land Rover numbers for Alec Mills. He spent
13 games, 1 start. He's a 2-0, 6.08 ERA in 23 and 2/3 innings. 10 walks, 15 strikeouts, a whip of 1.52. This will bring up Francisco Lindor, the Mets' $341 million man.
didn't throw the no-hitter against the Mets for the Giants in 2015.
Whoa, well outside.
Lindor 0 for 3 last night, hitting a 217 for the
1 ball, no strikes on Lindor.
slow hook. Like 65 miles an hour.
A 1-0 to Lindor. Low and outside again.
And it's 2-0.
2-0.
It's one of the most unlikely pitches.
Back-to-back sinkers from Alec Mills.
Doesn't
2-0 pitch on its way.
He only got 5
Check swing on a fastball high outside the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Took 20 pitches for Taijuan Walker to get out of that first inning. 3-0. Ball 4! And Lindor is on with a walk. And this brings up Dom Smith.
Defense, you got a lot of gold glovers out there. Baez won his first gold glove last year. Rizzo won also last year, his 4th. Got 7 to go.
Pardon the buffering.
And on the outfield,
If there's any buffering, pardon the buffering.
7 to go. I don't think he's catching it yet.
So now Dom Smith.
So now Dom Smith who had a breakout night last night.
1 on, 1 away.
3 including
From the stretch.
one of the year.
Mills fires.
On there, just slow curve, and he takes it.
Slow curve got him there. No balls and a strike on Dom Smith.
Over the course of the night.
Hitting at 244 clip, 5 home runs, 22 RBIs.
1 strike on Dom. They flip Bryant over to the right side. Now
Ooh, flip flop on the right.
1 strike this year. Something the Mets were doing a lot of for a short period of time.
Throw over to Lindor, and he's back. Trying to pick him off. New rule in low A ball this year. Only 2 pickoff attempts per AB. On a 3rd attempt, you gotta pick him off or it's an automatic balk.
See if he took his hand at all.
Mills checking the signs, he comes set.
Then he would never bunt.
Lindor on the move, but this one's foul.
Nothing to. Alex follow through tends to hit the catcher a lot. Once in last night's game, and just caught Contreras there. Alec Mills, 29 years old. He was the first ever player from the University of Tennessee at Martin to make it to the big leagues, and he was a walk-on at Tennessee Martin. Big story. Drafted by the Kansas City Royals in 2012 in the 22nd round. Cubs got him in a minor league deal. He's had cups of coffee the last few years. Then made a splash with his no-hitter last year, but relegated to the bullpen this year. He made 1 spot start back in April, and he also made a 6-2
on Dom Smith.
He's coming back from a back strain. This is only his 2nd appearance since the Dodgers list. As part of this speed limit starting staff.
Pete Alonso lurks on deck.
Let's see if Mills got hook on Dom here ahead of the count.
0-2 on the way. High outside.
Limit staff.
They were thinking that Lindor was going to be on the move again. Lindor thought better. 1-2.
Stack. Robert stopped to start, and he throws 102. Yeah, he throws hard. We saw him as a little Padre a few years ago. Red Sox last year. And then they go back to the slow
The
game.
1-2.
Hendricks on third.
In the dirt.
Change up, taking low, too.
Change up. 2-2. We got a Woolery count.
We'll have to do that one tonight, but he graduated from college when he was 16 or something. Like a brilliant guy. Maybe we should hang out with Patrick Wisdom. Well, they already did. Pete Alonso waiting on deck.
2-2 on the way.
And Dom
Low
is off the
outside, and it's a full count.
Dom, and it's 3-2. There's the shift, which they went to with 1 strike. Statcast powered by Google Cloud. Dom's been rolling over a lot, playing a lot of pepper with second base. Let's see if Lindor's in motion here. 3-2, 1 out.
I'd send Lindor here on 3-2.
Not going. And Dom strikes
Ball.
on a high fastball out of the strike.
Strike 3. He went around.
2 away.
2 gone.
Gonna have to be patient against Alex Mills. He'll throw a lot of balls.
Did he?
Kind of
He did go around.
run off. Defensive phase.
I would have held the take sign up right there.
Periphery and strike zone. This is what Dom has been doing all year. Look at it doing the spinning like a top. No good rotation because
So 2 are gone, and in steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
chase the ball
Yeah, not a good game for Alonso last night. Gosling foul. That would have gone 200 yards at Augusta.
Just two for 13 on this homestand after his big series of Baltimore.
Yeah, there was a bit of a mismatch at that ballpark in Baltimore for beat.
He'll tell you, he'll put him out of every ballpark.
Oh, yes, he will.
Doesn't matter who he played.
Throw over to first and Lindor's back. Pete's gotta be a good at-bat extender right here. At least get to McKinney and get Alec Mills to at least even with Taiwan Walker in terms of pitches. Lindor on the move. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. No run, six errors, no one left. Through an inning of play, Cubs nothing, Mets nothing.
Buying, shipping, and packaging supplies, we can save you a bundle of boxes, bubble, mailers, tape, and more. Talk to Uber WB Mason today to save on your next order. We check all the boxes. You can pick from hundreds of law firms for your best opinion or more asbestos law cases. But would you be confident that you made the best choice? White & Luxembourg is the firm that has represented more asbestos disease clients than any other firm in the metropolitan area. With 30 years experience, they have New York's highest recorded
I think I should share this with Neil of Devil's State of Mind. And it is his birthday today.
Call 1-888-411-LAWS. That's 1-888-411-LAWS.
So let's do that right now.
Well, the Mets are making some history. Lowest starters ERA at home over the first 24 home games. The 81 Astros have the record. Mets are second. The 1966 White Sox delivered Gary Peters and Joel Orland, right? Yeah, Tommy John.
Gary Peters could get.
Oh, yeah. They sometimes hit him sixth in the order back in the days that pitchers hit in the American League.
Jason Hayward will lead things off. For the Cubs in there after the second against Taiwan Walker.
Against Taiwan Walker, who sidestepped trouble in the first inning. Couple of hits and a hit by pitch, but he struck out 3 in the inning. And now he faces the lower third. Hayward 0 for 3 last night. And he takes a fastball upstairs for ball 1.
Way upstairs there.
Hayward struggling through another difficult year. He had a very nice season last year in the short year. He rips that one into the glove.
Right straight into Alonso's glove, one away.
Pulling off the bat of Hayward, but Peters
Nice snag there, Polar Bear. Hmm.
It's a big hitting weapon.
105 miles an hour off the bat.
I just, it doesn't factor. I can't appreciate it. I just know it's a bullet.
Would it be different if it was 110? That'd be a different caliber of bullet. Is Sergio
First
Alcantara
pitch
playing
to Alcantara.
tonight? He's been a nice filling.
Drops one in there, strike one.
Alcantara, who began his career in the Diamondbacks organization, played for the Tigers.
The 0-1. Whoa!
He's 0-2.
Slow curve there, 0-2. Oh, 2 on its way. Oh, there.
To Taiwan Walker.
Sinker.
It's
1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a waste pitch there from Taiwan Walker.
He just owns that hill.
1-2. Golf shot foul. So they'll tee it up again. Still 1-2.
Well, his increased use of his two-seam fastball has certainly helped him. Look at the usage this season from last. He's also using it inside to the left-handed hitters. That has been the big key.
Another 1-2 on its way. Ooh,
It's helped his ground ball rate, and it's helped the next
that was
two
borderline.
ground have generated the
Generous call
ground balls.
from Marquez at home plate.
What he's done is that it's given him 5 pitches that he can throw at any point in any count. And the foul tip held by
Foul tip, strike 3.
struck out. There's the fourth.
Straight into the catcher's glove, 2 away. This will bring up the opposing pitcher, Alec Mills.
Will take his turn. Mills 2 for 23 in his big league career. Really, it's the confluence of talent.
First pitch to Mills fouled away. On 1.
At the right point. And it's true of so many pitchers at the age that Walker's at. He's 28 years old. He came up as a young player with an enormous amount of ability.
Sinker, 0-2.
Maybe not the work ethic, maybe not the maturity that he needed, and now it's all there.
Whoa!
That tough blow
Trying to change the eye level a bit on that fastball. 1-2.
to work out like they should be for a year and a half, you know, get back to where they are. Well, see, now you learn as you go along.
And another waste pitch. Slider. 2-2. A Woolery count, as I call him.
Alterations. A pitching coach may come along and think to be the right guy for you.
Struck him out!
Walker's got 5 strikeouts.
5 strikeouts already.
in the batting order.
Through an inning and a half. Cubs nothing, Mets nothing.
2020, cardboard cutouts claim their place as legitimate New York sports fans.
Okay, boy, let's go. I'll switch us and out of my phone.
Stop for everyday low prices. Shop for Grill Master status.
Wow, impressive.
Thank you. Everyday low prices for all the moments on your list. Stop and shop. The moment. Dear exit strategy. All your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene snow, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there. Just when I need you most.
Jeez.
Toyota SUVs.
5 strikeouts for Taiwan Walker.
Or you said a 2021 Highlander for just $299 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We've all changed. We've learned new routes and reached new heights. We've done some heavy lifting and put on our game faces. The world brought us change, but it didn't change who we are. And together, we're telling the world, keep climbing.
Big businesses like Major League Baseball trust T-Mobile because the business baseball uses across America, just like T-Mobile's 5G. From the front office to the scouts in the heartland to the virtual draft, and T-Mobile has 5G speed to help MLB bring fans to batting practice in HD. MLB doesn't trust America's pastime to just any network. They go with T-Mobile, the all-star in 5G.
This week, Stop and Shop for great deals. Nature's Promise Seafood is 20% off. Fresh chicken drums and thighs value packs are 99 cents per pound. And save $6 on General Mills cereal or Nature Valley bars when you buy 3. Stop and Shop. Be the moment.
Black Cat, 69. Ah, Nikki Solheim. Hello, welcome. Welcome.
1969, that two-game series in September, the Mets pulled within a half game by sweeping that series. They wound up winning the division by 8 games.
I recognize the home plate umpire, Sax Davidson. Remember Sax? Yeah, I don't know. He was a little erratic back then. He was gone by the time I got there.
Chris Bryant has come out of the game for the Cubs.
Ooh,
He's hit on the hand.
Brian is out of the game.
Ross has used his new wood for
I'm alright, Nikki. How are you?
the game at third base. Billy McKinney leads off the Mets as we go to the home second. And there's Wisdom, who's been on a home run.
Billy,
tear for
no,
the Cubs.
Patrick Wisdom will check in.
In there in the second inning, and I'm sure they've already got Chris Bryant to the X-ray machine to see if that hand is broken. McKinney 0 for 3.
McKinney with the 0-1
Sinker outside.
took
Mills
for
strike.
called ball. For a ball. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on McKinney.
Share of
Acquired about a month ago from Milwaukee.
and Bryant has been a key to surviving
But
those injuries.
Chris
because
Bryant,
he's
man.
different places. If Bryant gets hurt, that limits their versatility greatly.
I mean, they have been in some
Chris
dire
Bryant getting hurt.
games in other positions.
That's going to hurt the Cubs in the long term.
Today was only the second game since April 20th he had started at third base. Started
Anyway, I've been fine, Nikki. How have you been?
center, right, first, then third.
2-1 on his way.
We'll wait for a report on Bryant. Two and
That's
two.
going to be foul.
James McCann and Kevin Millar
I,
follow.
I'm watching my favorite MLB team right now. It's the New York Mets.
Ball has been throwing more changeups so far in this game, and he has not got one over yet. Something to
So
note.
count goes to 2-2 on Billy McKinney. James McCann lurks on deck. Then it's Kevin Pillar. 2-2. Line shot, base hit!
The Mets' first hit.
McKinney on with a single, and now bring up
With
the
a leadoff
McCannon. James McCann. And I like James McCann's walk-up song. He walks up to Imagine Dragons Believer. So I really like that song. Not gonna lie.
A rare single for Billy McKinney. His 14th hit as a middle, his 4th single. So the Mets have a leadoff base runner now. James McCann, who drove in the first net run last night.
238 average for McCann, 6 homers, 23 RBIs.
Sitting 347, and he's driven in 13 runs in those 14 games, and he has reclaimed the #1 catching job for the moment.
First pitch to McCannon.
It's changed rather quickly, right? From we're going to have a share of the
Looks like,
position between McKinney
looks like that was a changeup. Strike to number 1.
every day. And those numbers are the reason why. McCann starting for the 6th time in the last 7 games. McKinney at first and nobody out.
The 0-1 to McCann.
That sinker in for a strike.
Sinker. 0-2.
You mentioned that the Mets are playing the same lineup tonight that they did last night. It's only the 6th time this year the Mets have used the same starting lineup in back-to-back games, excluding, of course, the pitcher.
We'll set the 0-2. And McCann down on strikes.
Goes to first, but McKinney gets back
McKinney back on the attempted pickoff.
for the first down.
One gone.
That's the big sweeping curveball of Mills right there. 2 fastballs in. That's more of a slider.
That's his line.
He's got different
That was a slider.
He has a 3/4 slider that he'll throw. You'll know his curveball. When it comes, it's so slow. It's a
Drew one first pitch to Dom.
And that brings up Kevin Pillar.
It was 69 miles an hour. Almost below the radar gun ratings. Here's Kevin Pillar, the big hit for the Mets last night, a 2-run double. He pulls that one just foul.
Foul behind third base. On 1.
on his count. Arrieta was really struggling.
Pillar doesn't have the nose mask anymore.
Came with a fastball 3-1. Pillar was all over.
He does still have the extended batting helmet. The 0-1. In the dirt. McKinney not moving. 1-1.
For Pilar before the 3-1 count. Oh, cutter. And made it a 3-0 game, and the Mets never looked back. 1-1 to Pilar with Diorme on deck.
Whoa. That one is well foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Pilar. Guillaume awaits on deck, with Walker just after him.
If he was a catcher, try to put out signs for a nearsighted pitcher.
One, 2 on the way.
Off the fists of Papa.
Popped up.
Wisdom.
Wisdom was wise on that one. 2 gone. That'll bring up Luis Guillaume.
Hard to get in someone's kitchen. You know, remember all those years that we used to go to Philadelphia and watch Jamie Moyer pitch, and no one pitched more inside the hitters than Jamie Moyer, who in the mid-80s, maybe low 80s at times. Alec Mills, when he's at his best, he'll get in on the lefties and righties. Well, he's got that move for the sinker that bores in on a right-hander, and you don't have to throw a bullet to get those guys out. You have that kind of movement. Now Luis Guillaume, who was 0 for 2 with a couple of walks last night. That's walked 8 times last night on route to win. There's
Whoa.
that first strike.
Dropped the curveball in on him.
That slow curve just 2 years ago.
No balls in a strike on Guillaume. What Guillaume has to do right now is he needs to extend this at bat. Like 7, 8 pitches. Maybe more. Tire Mills out a bit.
There's another one for a strike.
Another curve. Another slow curve. No balls, 2 strikes.
This is Lauren from Ronkonkoma. Go to SNY.TV/CHR to enter. His curveball reminds me of Mike Kruger curveball. The old Giant, that's right, up Giant. Met killer. He was
0-2 on the way.
3 curves in a row.
Another curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nothing of that consistent from Alec Mills this AB. Taiwan Walker is on deck. And it's back to the top of the order in Jonathan VR. 1-2 from Mills. Check swing. Called strike anyway. Side retired. No runs on a base hit. No errors, and McKinney left stranded. 2 innings complete. We are scoreless in Flushing. Great. Gave myself the hiccups with those swings. Nice going, Michael. Yeah, klutzo. But yeah, my favorite MLB team's the Mets. Like, can you not tell by the hat and by the jersey? So.
Relax your body and mind. Shower with B-Dub Men.
I gained 50 pounds.
Did she say gain weight?
I gained 50 pounds with CB1 weight gain.
That's right. Introduce
Washington already up 5-0, top of the third.
And Steve Osman.
Of course, it's Pittsburgh, and they are horrible.
CB1 weight gainer is a safe.
Bottom one, Boston up 4-0 on Atlanta. So, Boston's helping us out in the NL East. Yankees and Toronto tied at 1, top second. Baltimore, Cleveland, top 3. There's a man on first. They're tied 1-1.
Guaranteed. Order today and will include the exclusive weight gain guidebook. A $19.99
I think after this game, I might do the Philadelphia-Los Angeles game.
A $6.99 value absolutely free. That's right. Save over $25 when you call
Or I could do the Oakland game.
weightgainer.com now.
Not the Oakland game, the Minnesota Seattle game. Blah. Depending on what time this game ends and what game ends up playing on MLB Network. because there's another game on MLB Network just after this one.
Maria Marino, big playoff games for the Isles and Nets tonight, plus Jets minicamp begins. We're on after posting.
We go to the third inning at Citi Field. Mets and Cubs no score. Taijuan Walker set to face the top of the Cubs order, and we check in with Steve Young. Steve, Gary,
Walker will face off against Peterson, Wisdom, and Baez.
Pat Graham, and Pat, first of all, thank you for joining us. How many New York Football Giants coaches do you have out here today?
We have about 12 here today. 12 here today. Defense, the young guys, and, like a couple guys from all that. So, football coaches are the
And game day is slow.
preparation that you guys put into games and the season. How much do you do things like this, though? How much time do you have to get away, especially before the season gets going, and bond with the coaches?
Peterson 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Last year we thought about doing it right for March Madness, and everybody was sent home. So we really haven't had a chance
Walker set, first pitch of the third,
opportunity to hang out.
and right at Jonathan VR for the first out.
But this is our first time really to do it together.
Ouch. Talk about insult to injury right there.
I'm sure you expected your defense to play that well last year. I'm not sure a lot of people externally
Brings up Patrick Wisdom, filling in for Chris Bryant,
season under your belt, implementing your program, going into year
hitting on a 1 for 3 clip,
forward. Can you continue to make that?
as he will be greeted by Taijuan Walker for the first time. Pitch.
And we have a really good coaching staff. Again, I told you the guys back there behind me.
Fastball in there for call strike number 1.
It's like any subject matter, after another year of dealing with me,
Watch MLB end up calling it a sinker.
obviously we gotta see what happens when we put the pads on and everything in the fall.
This one's up towards left field, base hit. Wisdom will stop at first, so he's on with a 1-out single.
Bradbury last year had a triple. You had a Dory Jackson now on the other side. What does that, as a defensive coach, allow you guys to do?
Whenever you have two corners that have a history of being playmakers that can take away the guys one-on-one,
That'll send up Javi Baez.
in the secondary, it frees up stuff in the run game. So you got a chance to be maybe a little bit more creative. But again, the guys that we had last year, they were working hard too. So, but it's gonna come all
Baez a strikeout victim last time up. 1 of 5 so far
not only just
for Taijuan Walker.
Dory, but you have Darnay Holmes, you have Aaron Robinson, a lot of guys we can add. I got
Throw over to first,
good players, so
and no chance to get Wisdom.
And you kept Leonard Williams in the fold, too. Just between us, forget everybody watching here. When he's not signed yet, are you sitting there going, come on, please, we need to get him back, please.
Oh, that sun glare is going to be an issue for about another half hour or so.
I like to be around good players.
Pitch.
I love being around good
Golf shot deep to right, and you can forget it. That's out of here.
Patrick Graham, thank you so much for the time.
Javi Baez.
Great players. Javi Baez is one of them. He laced a two-run home run, 2-0.
2-run shot, and the Cubs strike first. It's 2-0.
Only the third home run Taijuan
Just the third home run that Taijuan Walker has allowed.
run, and it's 2-0.
Oh my god. That is some unbelievable cheese by the Cubs.
Go right down the pipe. Doesn't try to pull it.
Unbelievable cheese. Javi Baez. Man. That is some cheese. That is some cheese. The cheesing, man. Cheesing.
You mentioned that it's only the third home run that Taijuan has given up. He has not given up
First pitch to Rizzo is low, ball 1.
yet this year. But already, well, the location is down the pipe. Interesting how Baez kind of steps
Right down the pipe.
That was a great
Taijuan, man. The 1-1. Low outside. 2 balls into strike.
bucket a lot. Willie Mays. The guy has 86 strikeouts in 64 games. Is he a great player? Yeah, he is.
The 2-1.
Well, but you have to know how
Foul behind the backstop.
to attack him in the
2-2.
strike zone.
Rizzo a strikeout victim.
So that's what
His last plate appearance.
Baez all year with great success. Side to Rizzo.
Way inside.
So it's kind of like
Nearly hit him. And it's a full count.
article that
the second. Throw over to Alonso in time to away.
Second out. Well, we've showed that graphic a few times since Ron's last start. In his last 2 starts, he's had 21 strikeouts.
Yes,
Strikeouts
on my
in every time he's out of the strike zone.
You don't think
one of my superiors up mesmerized.
first inning of Vince swing the bat.
He jinxed it.
4 strikeouts.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Saul. Thanks a lot.
I read the
You
match
jinxed
before,
it.
was just too much.
You jinxed it.
And numbers.
Or maybe I jinxed it. I don't know.
Swinging out of the strike zone.
Anyway, this will bring up Wilson Contreras. Single his last plate appearance.
That's,
And he will take for a call strike 1.
what it's taken so far in terms of the preparation. But when you have great athletes, they know how to make adjustments to your adjustments. And that's a lot of what the game is all about.
Oh,
Wilson Contreras.
fastball way outside. Ball on the strike.
Lose sight of that. Contreras at
The 1-1 from Walker.
and he drives this one to deep.
Driven to left.
Goes Dom onto the warning track.
Dom makes the catch! Oh my god! Dom Smith robs Wilson Contreras of extra bases. Side retired. 2 runs, 2 hits. No errors, no one left. 2.5 complete, Cubs up 2-zip. But what a play by Dom Smith. Took a piece of the wall with him. Jeez! Dom! Oh my god, Dom Smith! Dom Smith took a piece of the wall with him, robbing Wilson Contreras of potentially a double, maybe a triple. Nice! Oh my! Fantastic play by Dom Smith. And before you ask if I'm doing tomorrow's game, answer is yes, because it's Jacob deGrom. Ooh. Oh, we got a bug. I gotta get rid of this bug. That is a bug.
Join Bet365 today. And when you deposit $10 or more, we'll it's up to $500 in bet credits.
There.
And credits are good for $500 worth of risk-free bets. To spend on whatever sport you choose. Download the app
Deal with the bug.
and see for yourself why Bet365
There we are.
is favorite sports book. Make Dad's Day with this limited time offer down through Friday. Get 25% off tickets at selected backside and seating locations.
Alright.
Monday through Friday. Home
There we are.
subject to availability for tickets.
Bottom third.
.com/.
Taiwan Walker leads off.
That was a good time to get that read in, Garrett. Taiwan up, hitting 0-46.
It's 048. And, you know, now he's going to get a hit.
No balls, 2 strikes on Taiwan Walker. It'll be Walker, VR, then Lindor.
48, excuse me. Oh, you went
So, Middle was working with the lead for the first time, and he gets it on the outside corner.
Outside, but it's a called strike 3 anyway.
Alfonso Marquez sending Taiwan Walker back to the dugout.
That was a generous call by Alfonso Marquez.
Step outside. What do you do if you're a pitcher here? You just walk back to the dugout. You don't complain. I want that pitch, Alfonso.
Well, speaking of pitchers and speaking of complaining and speaking of things that baseball has
Jeez.
on,
That was a way generous call by home plate umpire Alfonso Marquez.
they're going to start checking pitchers
multiple times during the game for sticky
And
substances.
VR will take outside for a ball.
They're not making any differentiation between
One ball, no strikes on Jonathan VR.
slider tag and the more benign
VR 0 for 1.
positive combination that a lot of pitchers use. So
A 1-0.
early this afternoon.
Way outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
The best pitcher on the best team in baseball, Tyler Glasnow of the Tampa Bay Rays, has a partially torn UCL.
Ooh,
And the way
shoot.
Glasnow tells it, he had been using
2-0.
it
In there, called strike number 1.
grip on the ball. Didn't use it in his last start. Struck out 11, but came out of that game feeling different, he said. Went for the MRI.
The 2-1.
He had a UCL tear.
Why did you swing at that? It was heading out of the zone. That should have been ball 3. Instead of 2 balls, 2 strikes.
To think that the injury happened because he stopped using the illegal substance, right? Even though it's
2-2.
more benign rosin and sunscreen.
That
That's bold.
should have been ball 4.
That's what I thought about it. And then listening to his reason, it was
Instead, it's a 3 ball, 2 strike count.
because of the lack
Now, do you give him the green light to swing on 3 and 2, or do you give him the take?
gripping it much tighter that caused the injury.
Ball 4! VR is aboard with a 1-out walk, and now bring up Francisco Lindor. Lindor walked his last time up. Hmm.
The science has increased and the level of tackiness and the spin rate that gets enhanced by those substances has changed. But baseball
Okay.
decided that they're not going to allow any of it, and they're doing it in the middle of the season, which I think has drawn the ire of a lot of pitchers. They weren't even given an off season to adjust to new rules. Well, the reason it's being done is because of the hitters having such
First pitch to Lindor. Well outside. Almost a wild pitch, and it's 1-0.
trying to do. I had always thought if you wanted to do this, one, wait till the All-Star break. Two, have some kind of, like the hitters have a pine car rag, have some kind of rag behind the mound that can change every inning that pitchers could get something, some tackiness that would help them. With all the balls that are taken
Mills checking the signs. He comes set on the stretch.
a brown ball, they get a shiny new pellet 3 times.
Throw over to first, and VR is back.
Well, my feeling is it's in the rule book. You're not supposed to have a legal substance.
Next pitch will be number 40 from Mills.
And now they've got to open up a whole can of worms here. And, I mean, like Glass now to kind of, not so much trying to intimate about that. Oh, he didn't intimate it. I mean, he said it flat out. It's just, I don't know. I'm not a pitcher. But,
Oh, another pickoff attempt. Again, VR is back.
I guess my first question is, right,
Again, in low A ball, that would have been the second pickoff attempt.
he didn't use this stuff. But
And if he were to try that again
so
on the third attempt,
whole sunscreen and rosin thing.
he would have to pick off VR, otherwise automatic balk, and VR would be awarded second base.
Something that we would want in the game, and is baseball throwing the baby out with the bathwater? It would not increase spin rate, and
Mills ready now.
something that
VR takes his lead.
hitters and pitchers alike could agree should be part of the
The
game,
1-0.
in my opinion.
This one's lined foul, so they'll try again. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Thought that that's where it would stop with the sunscreen and the rosin, but because of the technology and the science of the game, you've been able to take it to a whole another level, and it hasn't stopped and won't stop, and that's why I think they're doing what they're doing.
Again, depending on when this game ends and when this game ends and what game airs on MLB Network, I could either do the Minnesota Seattle game or the Phillies Dodgers game, as we now have 2 outs, Lindor grounding into a force.
Mitigate the unintended consequences of this, that maybe something like what you're talking about, that maybe a rag that has some
And now we bring up Dom Smith.
like that is a more benign substance that everybody would be allowed to use, whereas, you can't put any other illegal substance
self-responding person to use.
Listen, maybe at the end of the year you could have a blanket getting it out of the game, but to do it in the season is a very, very bold strategy by Major League Baseball. Ron, I had one question. You didn't use it, you said. I know, but you had
Swung on and missed on that slow curve from Don Smith. It's on one.
Rosenberg did not help me. I think growing up in the Northeast, I grew up with slip balls, and you kind of, you just made sure you blew in your hand, lift your fingers off the mound. That's how I got moisture and made it tacky. Also, don't forget, I talked about the new pellets pitchers get all the time. I would get a ball that would stay in play for 3 innings because it's been on the ground.
The 0-1.
That's into the empty space and in the
Base hit into left field. Lindor to third.
second with a little excuse me double.
Double for Dom Smith. So after making that fine play to end the top half of the third, Dom Smith comes through with a double in the bottom of the third. Ball's like, excuse me, let me just sneak through right there. Dom Smith. This will bring up the polar bear, Pete Alonso, with a chance to tie the game with a base hit.
That's been struck on infield. She did attack your effect. I got one thing to say from a very point of view. Look at the picture more inside today. Remember, we went through a whole steroid era when we were afraid to throw in. You've got a bunch of players that have come up. A lot of guys were using aluminum bats. Remember in those days, you can't break those bats. They're diving over the middle, and they've got armor on to this failure, and they're putting themselves more in harm's way.
Curveball, base hit! That's gonna score 2! Lindor will score. Dom Smith around. He will score as well. We're tied at 2. Pete Alonso. Yes! Pete Alonso, the polar bear. The polar bear has done it.
Using the middle and the right side of the field to drive
Mm.
He's known for his big, powerful swing. This is not an overswing here. Just going right with the pitch. A base hit's all.
I better share this with Sammy Jacobson too.
It's situational hitting.
32nd and 33rd RBIs for Alonso. So after the 2-run homer by Baez, the Mets get the 2 runs right back. And now Dylan McKinney going to base at his first time up.
Now McKinney, outside with that slow curveball 1. McKinney will foul this pitch off. Ball and a strike.
The baseballs are rubbed up with a specific kind of mud before each game. And I don't know if they're being rubbed up the same way, but I do know this, that in certain climates, the mud doesn't work the same way. In Colorado, Arizona, it cakes up like chalk. And the pitchers have said that presents a problem as well.
No, I talked to Dan O'Dowd.
Bill's ready now.
Manager for the Rockies. He said yes, in Colorado.
The 1-1 on its way.
It would be kind of
McKinney will foul this one back as well. It's 1-2.
They used to, a home plate umpire always was the guy that rubbed the balls in the old days. But there's too many balls, and they're going to throw it out. And it's a new furrow, as Ron said, more so than when we played.
Well, it's a whole can of worms, and it's going to be on the umpires to enforce. But, if you take what Glasgow says at face
The
value,
1-2 from McKinney.
the whole thing,
I mean from Mills. Excuse me. Strikes out.
retrieves it and
Throw to first in time to get McKinney, but not before Pete Alonso ties the game.
McKinney is thrown out before he can get to first base, so it's a strikeout and a 2-3 putout. But the Mets get even.
A run on, no, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, man left. Through 3, we are tied at 2 at Citi Field.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brooke Moon, Chief Medical Officer at Morris Heights Health Center.
Hello, I am Dr. Pamela, Chairman and Founder of Somos Community Care.
Man.
As a doctor, my patients ask me about the COVID-19 vaccines every day. I get asked, why don't all healthcare workers want the COVID-19 vaccine? I tell them healthcare workers are human, and just like other people, some have been waiting to see what happens when people do get vaccinated. But as a healthcare worker myself, I tell them that I chose to get vaccinated because the benefits outweigh the risk.
My patients ask, I had a should I get vaccinated? I say, yes, especially you. If you have a you are more likely to get very sick from COVID.
Shift happens. Nice one, Mets
There's
Booth.
also action
Shift
to get vaccinated
happens.
to protect yourself against COVID.
Oh.
Patients ask me, could a COVID-19 vaccine interact with my HIV?
The Mets Booth Twitter.
Tell them
The Mets Booth Twitter account is a bunch of trolls. But the good kind. The good kind.
It's important to keep taking HIV medications as changing or stopping them could result in increased and could increase the risk of getting sick from HIV.
All of the authorized vaccines are safe, free,
Not the bad kind like I've seen on Dueling Book.
severe illness, hospitalization, and death due to COVID-19.
Let me check some other scores from around the league.
Learn more
Oh,
about the
oh,
vaccines
oh.
and make
Didn't
an
mean for that to happen.
or walk in to get yours.
Let's see, bottom four, Washington 5, Pittsburgh nothing. Again, it's the Pirates. They're terrible. And there's a man at first. Toronto 2, Yankees 1. Baltimore and Cleveland tied at 1, top of the fourth. Boston up 4-zip, top 3. First and third, 1 away. Detroit and Kansas City just getting started, as are Texas and Houston, Tampa Bay and Chicago, and Cincinnati, Milwaukee. Ooh, Bryant with a right hand contusion. Fair ball, base hit. Happ's gonna hold, not testing the arm of Dom Smith. Yeah, you don't want to test Dom Smith's arm. He tried an excuse me double against Dom Smith. That ain't gonna work. So 1 on to start the Cubs half of the 4th inning. Gonna bring up Jason Hayward. Hayward 0 for 1. As he will foul this one back. No balls and a strike on Hayward. Lineup victim. His first time up. Lined out to who else? Pete Alonso. No, and the Phillies are sending up Eflin against Julio Urias. Bad move. Bad move. Sinker, strike 2. Ooh. Struck him out! Oh wait, they call foul? They did call foul. So false alarm there. So false alarm there, guys. I'm sorry. Fouled back on another sinker, using the sinker exclusively here. Throw over to first, and Happ returns.
Stroll has a low ERA. I think he's 15. 14, yeah. 14, 15.
Yes, Strowman's 2.33.
Tough lead.
Well, if you
Oh, there.
vacate for the pitching side, yeah. Got a lot of competition. That's why the sticky substance rule is coming out.
We're coming back
1 ball, 2 strikes on Jason Hayward.
Ken wants the fastball up.
Target set away.
Supplies the fastball up. And Hayward fouls it off.
Foul again. So they'll try again, 1 and 2.
Leaders in the National League.
Not even close for the lowest ERA. Jacob DeGrom, .56.
DeGrom and the rest of the league.
It's DeGrom versus the rest of the league.
After his bullpen session yesterday with no problem, he'll take the streak of 22 consecutive scoreless innings to the mound against the Cubs tomorrow night.
And that is a game I will be doing on my channel. 7:10 start. I will be on at 6:30. Whoa! Ball in the dirt. 2 and 2. We got us a Chuck Woolery count.
Jacob DeGrom is doing things that nobody has ever done before, including driving in more runs than earned runs allowed. He is a great pitcher who's reached an entirely unfamiliar level. Unfamiliar to just about anyone.
Oh, where did that one miss? Full count. Full count. Oh. And I will be on at 6:30 for DeGrom Day.
Sandy Koufax comes to mind, but not too many others.
Throw over to first.
Just got his hand back in.
Oh, Hap just got in there under the tag of Alonso.
Right-handed pitchers have had the ability
So that was the second pickoff attempt.
as good as anyone who's his size. Boy, got him on the hip. Did he get the hand in?
Looks like he did.
Let's play.
believe he did.
I'd be challenging.
Not challenged.
I would have challenged that one.
Big man. Of course, he was a terrific basketball
Because it
player.
looked like Alonso got the hand in on the hip of Ian Happ. That would have been out number 1.
Videos of him dunking a basketball. Called him Skywalker in high school. It's like Kenny Walker.
So yeah, I would have challenged that one
Eighth pitch of the at-bat.
if I was Louis Rojas.
Got
Got him! Dom Smith. Oh! Dom Smith, another great play. One away. Now we bring up Sergio Alcantara. That's pure athleticism on the part of Dom Smith. And I think that should have been interference on Ian Happ.
Just assumed that Dominic wasn't going to throw the ball, and then he realized he was. A little bit too close, shallow a fly ball to get that far close to second base.
Now here's Alcantara.
One on the switch hitting Sergio Alcantara, who struck out his first time. And Walker throws a slider.
Alcantara.
The ball one.
I've been mispronouncing that. So Sergio Alcantara. Blah. 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far.
4-game lead in the National League East. Late last night, the Dodgers beat the Phillies. So the Phillies fall back to 500. They're in second place.
1 ball, no strikes on Alcantara. This man would have a field day with me, that's for sure.
The other news
Swung through that one. Throw to first. Hap got back.
NLE's came today with the Nationals putting out Scherzer on the injured list with that groin injury, so he won't face the Mets this weekend.
Oh. Welcome news for the Mets. No Scherzer. We will dodge Scherzer.
Perhaps Thorpe picked on. They almost got
So,
got doubled off. And now they throw
there are stars throughout Major League Baseball that you want to dodge.
the other way, and that's foul.
As that ball goes foul. Scherzer is one of them. Strasburg is another. Of course, DeGrom is the star you want to dodge if you're facing the Mets.
We mentioned Scherzer, we mentioned Glasnow. Nick Madrigal out for the season for the White Sox.
You want to dodge Severino if you're facing the Yankees, because he's great.
For the White Sox is that Eloy can
You want to dodge Glass now if you're facing the Rays. And a lot of teams are going to be dodging Glass now, right now. You want to dodge Kershaw and Urias. Struck him out! Alcantara is down on strikes, 2 away. But yeah, you want to dodge Urias and Kershaw. As well as... Oh, I don't even want to say his name. But if you're facing the Dodgers, Kershaw's the big bad. Urias is his right-hand man. And the Phillies will not dodge Urias. Sinker in for a called strike, 0-1. So that's now 6 strikeouts for Taijuan Walker. 0-2 as this one goes foul. So they'll tee it up again. Ooh, borderline call there. Rojas giving Marquez the business. He's pushing his luck right now. He is pushing his luck. To right center field. VR gone. Pilar got him. Hit 1 left. 2-2 through 3.5.
Jason, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Michaela Maroney, get your frisbee off the roof. Geico, switch today and see all the ways you could save. There's no better place to bet baseball than on FanDuel Sportsbook. It's easy to find your bet and lock it in just a few simple taps. Looking for even more action? You got it.
I do want to check in on the Isles game. So let's check in on that. They're scoreless halfway through the first. So I will be checking in on that periodically throughout the stream. It's Chris Gittens with a home run in Buffalo ties the game at 2 between Yankees and Blue Jays.
Well, with all the talk about the baseball being changed this year and the sticky substances now being outlawed, James McCann has a unique perspective, both as a guy who catches pitchers and a guy who tries to hit them.
Balls are moving a little bit differently. You can call it sticky substance, you can call it changing the balls, and the seams are a little bit more raised, and so it's catching the air different. I don't know the reason for that, but the numbers surely are backing that. The other thing is I think that as a team, it's fair to point in one direction. That it's only the sticky substance that the pitchers potentially using, or it's only the change in the baseball. And I can sit here and tell you right now, there's more data now than there was 2 years ago. And that's just a 2-year. Talk about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It's a huge difference. Pitchers are able to go watch the slow motion camera and see, oh, here's my hitter to pick on my slider. I'm doing this differently. The ball's not coming out properly. So there's a lot more data. There's a lot more technology that is aiding the pitchers.
Yeah, McCann's got this unique perspective as a catcher. He catches pitchers and he tries to hit them. And he'll be leading off this inning. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in inning number 2. He will lead off the Mets' 4th inning with a score knotted up at 2 apiece. It'll be McCann, Pilar, and Guillorme.
with it, and you just gotta catalog it all. If you haven't faced someone, then you've got to catalog it and put it in the back of your head, right, as your own little computer. But they've got things where they can look at pictures today and see they have data as well. So does your brain get lazy if you don't catalog it yourself, and it becomes a sheet? You know, sometimes you just got to. When I face someone I've never faced before, I just went up there and looked fastball and pretend like I had two strikes on.
Well, let me ask you a question.
First pitch
On to the fourth, and he lines one in the left
to left field, base hit for McCannon.
Peterson, and so McCann is aboard to lead off in the home fourth.
McCannon, James McCann leads off with a base hit to left. Great pickup by the Mets this offseason. 4 years on $40 million. They needed an upgraded catcher, and they got one. And he's one of the better hitting catchers in the game, aside from JT Realmuto. This will bring up Kevin Pillar, who made that great play to end the top half of the fourth.
Both played in a different era.
Pillar popped out to third base last time.
Every day
Pitch.
for the last couple of decades.
Pillar to third. Throw to second for one. Throw to first, doubled off.
4-3 double play, just like
2 away.
when you watch the game.
And now bring up Luis Guillorme. Guillorme a strikeout victim. His first time.
When in the 80s, when the cut fastball came, that it became the prominence. I think that was a game changer. Instead of the slider.
Take sign up. Strike one.
I think that was a pitch that gave me a lot of trouble. But you've got to know the tendencies of
0-1 pitch to Guillorme.
the pitchers, Gary.
Low on that slow curve.
When you've got a pitcher in
1-1.
he's in trouble, you just got to have a feel for what he likes to do with you when you're up with men on base. Now, with the 3 divisions, you play the Cubs twice, 3 home, 3 away. How do you get used to
Ground to short. Throw to first will be in time. Side retired. No runs on a base hit. No errors. No one left. 4 innings complete. We are tied up at 2 at Citi Field.
This Father's Day, gift
Mm.
Now through Friday, get 25% off today. Use code LET'S GO Mets. I found my perfect man, and I locked him down quick. I just can't take my eyes off him. Most of all, I love that he wears bird dog shorts. They're all I buy for him. Normal shorts and underwear separate and right up. But bird dogs have super
And
soft
let's
built-in
take a look at the Isles game. And Tampa Bay scored 1-0. 1-0 Tampa.
What if you had to choose between fixing the roof over your head and putting food on the table? What if that mean led to mold growing in your home? What if that meant you could not focus on finding a new job, or your children could no longer focus on learning? What if you no longer had a safe place to call home? Help Rebuilding Together make emergency repairs for our neighbors who have lost jobs and have to make those difficult choices. Text Rebuild to 48484.
Great to see New York City
More people on the streets of New York right now than
back to normal.
everybody wants to get out.
Yes, everyone wants to get out
Pedestrians,
and just have a good fun, have a good time. More people are on the move. More people are getting out, and we're getting back to normal. Getting back to pre-pandemic.
NY is brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of MLB. Visit ODFL.com.
So for the Cubs this inning, it'll be Peterson, Wisdom, and Baez facing off against Taijuan Walker. Third time around the batting order for Walker.
Fifth inning at Citi Field. Taijuan Walker will start his third time through the Cubs batting order. Gave up a 2-run homer to Javi Baez in the fifth. Baez third man up in this inning. John Peterson, who is known as a dead pull hitter, is hit 2 balls the other way. 1 for a base hit, 1 on line drive right to the third baseman. That's continued to shift against him.
6 strikeouts for Taijuan.
And Peterson gets a slow curve.
Slow curve, that one will be foul.
Peterson homered in 3 straight games last week. And that's
0-1.
on Sunday that he sat yesterday.
Peterson 1 for 2, singled and lined out so far.
He signed a 1-year deal with the Cubs after a rough year last year, but he still played well in the postseason because he always does.
The 0-1. Another one, fouled back.
He played 60-some postseason
And Walker in control now, 0-2.
home runs. 5 of the home runs have been in the World Series. He had a couple of huge catches in left field last year, too.
So he's gone curveball slider so far to Peterson. The 0-2.
And he slaps
Bouncer to short. Lindor, throw to first. Got him.
targets.
Wait, that was not.
Just play by Jonathan.
It was VR, not Lindor. Excuse me. They shifted. I hate the shift. I hate the shift. The shift is confusing me.
To the left.
So VR
This play is not the catch.
to first base Alonso. 5-3 putout, 1 gone.
Balance. Able to square it on the run. That is just a very fine play. I mean, when you're going that hard to your left, what is your target to try and get that?
That was a Derek Jeter type play from Jonathan VR.
Hoping not to throw it up the right.
Brings up Wisdom. Oh, there.
It is 14 years of repetition.
Patrick Wisdom 1 for 1 so far. Singled and later scored back in inning number 3 on the Baez homer.
Bases. That's just a fine play. That's why you have a big man playing first base. Bigger target.
That fastball in there called strike. 1-1.
Is just been absolutely spectacular. At third base. Spectacular. Patrick Wisdom.
No 1-1.
His first time up, he came in to replace.
Generous call again
Was hit on the hand by a pitch.
from Marquez.
Contusion for Brian.
Alfonso Marquez this time favoring the pitcher Taijuan Walker, and it's 1-2.
9 home runs for the Cubs in just 54 at bats.
This one will be foul.
Came in his 14th start.
Wait, no. Actually, they called ball. Excuse me. Pardonnez-moi.
14 starts.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Struck him out! 7th strikeout for Taijuan Walker. 2 away. And now bring up the big hurt Bob Baez. Javi Baez. Javi Baez. That'll bring up Javi Baez. Home run back in the 3rd. That was quickly answered by Pete Alonso's 2-run single. 2-run double, excuse me. 15 home runs, 42 RBIs. He struck out and he's homered.
Here's Baez, who homered his last time up.
And he swings right through that one. It's 0-1.
Here's a Baez swing.
And I think Walker will get the 6th.
Tops that one.
Foul. Uh-oh. Possible injury to Baez.
Oblique, maybe? Stretching it out.
Oblique injury. Ooh, shoot.
Javi's been playing with a thumb injury and trying to play through it. But that hellacious setting swing might have created a different issue.
They're not pulling him.
Alonso will try and shake it off. And he takes
Got him! Strike 3 called! That's 8 strikeouts for Walker. Side retired. No run since Arizona left. Halfway home here at Citi Field. 2-2.
People today, they could spend half their
the drive wherever you go. Get a great deal on the CRV today. Contact your Honda dealer or shop online.
At DraftKings, we know that nothing compares to the thrills of a playoff win. Well, almost nothing. Because right now, you can bet $1 on any team to win and pocket 100 if they do. You heard that right. They win, you win. It's all the thrills, chills, and thrills that go along with having skin in the game. So download the
Due up for the Mets, bottom half of the fifth.
Bet $1 to win 100 on any team to win, and make
It'll be Walker, VR, Lindor. With Dom Smith waiting in case someone gets on.
Limited 2% cash back on everything I bought. Last year, I received $21,000 in
And 8 strikeouts for Taiwan Walker.
Upon getting the delivery, set the dinner table. Order it. Order it now. Order McDelivery now with Grubhub and get a free crispy chicken sandwich with purchase of $15 or more.
Why is this thing in?
Javi Baez outed in position at shortstop, but clearly troubled by whatever happened during that second straight swing. You can see the grimace there after that throw. Keeps the Rabbits left hip. Trying to stretch it out.
I think I would have pulled him if I was the manager.
Injury in this game. So Baez going to try and stick it out. Taiwan Walker leads off in the home fifth against Alec Mills. And Walker fouls one away.
Fouls that slow curve off. It's on 1.
4 innings in his only other start back in April. He did throw 6 innings in a rehab start coming back from the injury.
Walker 0 for 1 with a strikeout to his credit.
Further tonight, although they do have the bullpen going now for Chicago. Rich Brothers is up.
The 0-1 on its way.
I've never seen this guy pitch worried.
Another sinker.
Better, yes.
0-2. And now the 0-2. And Walker is set down.
And that's 6 strikeouts now for Mills.
1 away. 6th strikeout for Alec Mills.
The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Citi Field. Buy and manage game tickets, redeem special check-in offers, access exclusive content, and much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
Chicago has their bullpen working right now.
29-year-old Alec Mills, just his second start of the season, keeping his team in the game. Jonathan VR.
First pitch to VR.
Curveball and drive.
Curveball to left field, base hit, splits the gap, and he will hold it first.
Second hard ball hit by CR tonight. Line drive of the shortstop was first at bat, and now into left field. Here's the play. Nice. Backhand. Lost his footing. That's why he didn't have more on it.
And the Isles just tied the game up at 1. Brock Nelson. Nice one.
That's going to be all for Alec Mills.
And Mills is done.
Single in the fifth. And now they
He is done after 4 1/3. Allowed 2 runs on
Mills in his second
5 hits.
goes 4
Yeah, 2 runs, 5 hits.
went in. 2-2 in the fifth. We'll be right
6 Ks. So Mills is done. He is responsible for the man at first, which is Jonathan VR. And Rex Brothers will be the new pitcher. And I will be right back.
The Michelin Guide travels the world to recommend restaurants worth your trip. Michelin, Marche
a great lineman. They know what you would. Make sure that you got some good lighting. You got wasted. Then find the right grip and let it fly.
Hi.
You got this.
Hi.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the Ford Explorer
So Rex Brothers will come in. Got a 2.91 ERA coming in.
available seating for up to 7 and 20-inch polished aluminum wheels. It's value that's built for America. Ford Explorer XLT. Drive one today. Returning lessees can now lease the Ford Explorer XLT for $239 a month. View more offers at buyfordnow.com.
This Father's Day, give Dad the gift of the Mets. Now through Friday, get 25% off tickets. Use code DAD at checkout and let's go Mets.
Setting probables for the remainder of the series. Jacob deGrom not going to miss a beat. He's going to go back to the mound tomorrow night. Robert
So we got DeGrom and Stroman
Stroman
tomorrow and Thursday.
First big league start. Marcus Stroman goes on Thursday night against Kyle Hendricks. Rex Brothers out of the Chicago bullpen for the second straight night. And to face Francisco Lindor, who he walked last night. He is inning of work.
First pitch from Brothers to Lindor. Lindor swings through the cutter. Strike one. And he has stranded 12 of 16 inherited runners. Throw over to first. VR is back.
Alec Mills went 4 1/3 through 57 pitches, 5 hits, 2 runs so far, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Pretty much gave the Cubs exactly what they had hoped for in his second start of the year. Lindor at the plate, Dom Smith on deck.
Counts on 1 on Lindor. And those were 2 pickoff attempts right there.
Get the radar gun rating on that front of first base, Bubba. Is that over 40 miles an hour?
The 0-1. Golf shot foul. So they'll go to 0-2 now. So Brothers will have already used his 2 pickoff attempts for this at bat. If this were low A ball. The 0-2. High outside, 1-2. I like the catcher cam that doesn't like have. Throw to first. VR gets back. That would have been an automatic balk in low A. In low A ball. So VR would have been awarded second base automatically. But this is the majors, not the minors. That is one of the rule changes they're putting in this year to help speed up the game. Lindor lifts this one foul, so they'll try again, 1-2.
Indians. Scherzer on the injured list now, and Strasburg already on the injured list. They really need for Corbin to step forward. 1-2 coming. And
Lindor to left field, base hit. So now it's first and second with one out, and that'll bring up Dom Smith. Lindor turning it on, trying to make a play for the All-Star team in Denver. Dom Smith 1 for 2 with that excuse me double back in the third inning. And that's going to be foul. 0-1.
last time there was nobody playing where Wisdom is, and it was a double. It's a dangerous place to have to play with guys who can run on the base paths. Saying it's a good distance to get to third if Dion runs. Catch a bullet and apply a tag all at once.
First and second, one out. The pitch.
Foul tip and a
Foul.
fake back
Fake throw.
nothing at 2 to Dom.
If you're new in the chat, say hey.
So far, Contreras loves to throw. Yeah. I love it. That's a good fastball inside right there.
Real barn burner of a game here in the fifth inning.
Thomas had lefties well this year.
VR at second, Lindor at first, one away. Counts 0-2 on Dom Smith.
0 for 2 in his career against Brothers.
0-2.
And he fits that one foul.
Foul, and they'll try again 0-2.
A little down. Very nice. With his glove. That's the way you bring a glove. Wow. Think about.
So they'll try again 0-2. Single will bring home Jonathan VR. Way outside with that one. It's 1-2. Wind's picked up at Citi Field. Yeah, nice view from the upper deck.
Gets one up in the air to right field. It might get a little kick.
If he gets one up to right field, that's a homer. Let the wind how it is in Flushing.
The Henry to dead center. Last 3 have all gone out to center field. 1-2.
The 1-2 from Brothers. Outside again. Count goes even at 2-2.
It's a close one right there. Didn't get the pitch, didn't get the call. Dom got it. Keegan Thompson, the right-hander, next man up in the Cubs bullpen.
So we're looking at Keegan Thompson. Next up.
Alonso would be just the third batter for Brothers.
Remember, 3-batter limit before you can even think about bringing in another reliever. This is only the second batter for Brothers. Ball 3!
That misses, and now it's 3-2.
Full count. Oh boy!
Reluctant to go back inside with that fastball. That ahead 0-2 on Smith. Now he's run a full count.
Pete Alonso is on deck.
Bases. DR at second, Lindor at first. Baez wants to get the attention of the pitcher. Talking about keeping an eye on VR. Can't run a
Ha ha, very funny, Gary Cohen. Very funny.
Three,
3-2 on the way.
Dom just got
Foul. So they'll try again. Still full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This Smith brothers matchup. Oh man, rolled around and came out of Contreras'.
In and out of the glove, so they ruled a foul.
Not much a catcher can do about that. Hope it sticks.
They'll try again with another 3-2. Oh! Ball 4. Dom Smith had to get out of the way of that one to avoid getting hit by a pitch. So now there's ducks on the pond
Spence will load up the bases.
with one away for the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Far too much of this year. I mean, that ball is supposed to be down and
That was a matrix move. That was a matrix maneuver right there. Nice, Dom.
so Pete Alonso take one off the bill of his helmet over
And now we get a mound visit.
phase him at all. And this one flips Dom for ball 4. And that loads it up for Alonso. And the pitching coach, Tommy Honaby, is out there, but he can't make a change. That's the 3-batter rule. Can't make a
Yeah,
change.
can't make a change. 3-batter rule. A reliever has to face 3 batters before a change can be made.
The throw strike, and he missed by 4 feet. Try not to hit the next guy in the head. So the bat Simon set up, bases loaded, 1 out with Alonso coming up. Pete's hitting .208 against left-handers this year in 48 ABs. 4 home runs. He has never hit a grand slam in his major league career.
If Pete hits a grand slam here, I will freak out.
1 shy of Keith Hernandez's Mets total. He's got a home run and 2 career at-bats against Rich Brothers. The yard carrying the go-ahead run at third, Lindor at second, Smith at first with 1 out. And Alonso
Whoa!
gets a slider at his feet, and Contreras
That looked like it hit him.
for the backstop. Boy, it looked like Brothers short on that one a little bit.
Did it hit him or did it hit the dirt first? It hit the dirt first.
Just to get a glove on it. Pete more like
1-0.
NHL goalie than an MLB catcher. Took a bad hop on him too.
Went 5-hole on him. Contreras was lucky to stop that.
He drove in the first 2 men runs with a 2 out hit in the third.
1 ball, no strikes on Pete Alonso.
He's got to come with a strike now. Doesn't want to get behind 2-0.
That's where Alonso does most of his damage, when he's ahead in the count. Whoa! That's not what Brothers wanted to do. He did not want to fall behind 2-0. Guess what just happened? He fell behind 2-0 to Alonso.
Man with the strike zone. Got as close with a couple of pitches to Dom, but they
Carousel's going to be in effect right here.
that one call. He thought he had him struck out, and it seems like he's blown up since then.
Brothers has imploded.
Bases loaded, 1 out. And Alonso spreads
Whoa.
over a 2-0.
That was ball 3. Should have let that one go. Said it's 2 balls and a strike.
Foot slider.
I would have let that one go,
Pete looking for a fast
to be brutally honest with you.
big rip. Up for a
Keegan Thompson, Trevor McGill warming up in the pen for Chicago.
That's a pitch. I don't think I can say it on air what it takes. I mean, he plays off that pitch. All of a sudden it's 3-0. Yes, it is. And Alonso chases that one.
Again, Pete.
2, drops the backdoor slider on him.
Backdoored him. Yeah, but if he lays off that third pitch slider, it's instead of 2-2, it's 3-1.
Does he stay with it, or does he go with the high fastball to go for the strike? You gotta stay with it. I think he's gonna stay with it, Gary. He doesn't have as much command
Deep left field! Going back! Way back! Not back enough, but here comes VR. He will score, and it's 3-2 Mets. Set fly for Alonso. Third run batted in of the night. Mets take the lead at 3-2.
Floating hanger right here. That is a hanger right down the middle. But he took a little off of it, got feet out in front. And Jock knows even with the good arm that he's got no chance to throw anybody out. But after coming back off that IL,
And this will bring up James McCann.
he's driven in 50. Yeah, he's been driving in big runs. They're in all three for the Mets tonight.
This will bring up McKinney, excuse me, not McCann. McCann's next after McKinney. So McKinney has to get on to bring up McCann. I'm getting confused here. It's my first time doing a Mets stream. But McKinney can put this out of reach. As he fouls this one back, it's on one.
You can see he got feet out in front with a hanger and just right down the middle. But the fact that he didn't have anything on it got feet out in front, and that was unintentional. He wanted that hard slider down and in. 34 RBIs now for Alonso. Getting a base hit to right center in the second, and then struck out to end the third against the right-hander Mills.
Rather set. The 0-1. High outside, 1-1.
It's a hard-working inning for Brothers here. I should say two-thirds. That run is charged to Alec Mills, so he's now on the hook in this game. Mills charged with 3 runs and 5 hits over 4 in the third. Brothers already thrown 20 pitches in this inning. Coming on in relief. There goes
0-1.
double steal.
Double steal attempt. And they'll just let it go on defensive indifference.
Would have stolen third easily, but would have steal third with 2
Nope.
better make it easily.
Foul. Would have, but without the foul ball, we would have stolen it easily on defensive indifference.
So you're not going to pay that much attention to Lindor at second. See the defense set up. Look at Alp in center field. That's very shallow. Or the former infielder now turned center fielder. One-two coming to McKinney. And he goes down.
And McKinney is down on strikes.
Retires the side.
A run on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left.
Alonso sacrifice.
Through 5, it's 3-2 New York.
New upgraded at SpongeBob. Smelling refreshed for 12 hours.
Very good.
If you're not buying your facilities products from WB Mesa, you're overpaid. And we have drivers who bring your orders right here. Or here.
Is that contagious?
And there. Do you hear that?
Hear what? The Scott Penn Spencer is so high.
WB Mason can pay everywhere.
And you won't hear that here. And how do we do all this?
With all of these.
You thought BMW was the ultimate driving machine, but it's also the ultimate family machine. The ultimate innovation.
Okay, just had to get myself something to drink.
As it is, and always will be,
So it'll be Rizzo, Contreras, and Happ due up for the Cubs in the top of the sixth.
Doug and Andy discussed the status of the fourth and fifth spots in the rotation. Pretty good lately. Plus, how to preserve the Mets pitching this year after a shortened 2020 season. On the latest Shea Anything podcast presented by Verizon, subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts.
I have not listened to Shea Anything as of yet. I'd like to.
Anthony
Rizzo swinging through that one, zone 1.
As we start the sixth inning. Boy, Rizzo just looking to go for the downs. Rizzo's taking a cold third strike and grounded out. Taiwan Walker spent
The 0-1.
a long time in the dugout. That's what batting
In there,
like for
called strike number 2.
the single effective
Struck him out!
3 pitches.
That is now 9 Ks for Taiwan Walker. So send Rizzo back to Taipei.
Brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Haven.
All right, Gary, Nationals hosting the Pirates. First inning, bases loaded for Jan Gomes, and he makes no mistake about this one. It's his 4th career grand slam. Nationals take the early 5-0 lead over the Pirates. It's now 6-1 Washington, Gary, in the bottom of the 7th.
Hesitation delivery didn't work very well.
First pitch to Contreras,
Driving one out to
center field,
Suarez right there. 2 out.
and Kevin Pillar.
Walker, after getting the lead, retires the first 2 with
2
his
gone.
bench. It's nice after your team has got you the lead. Got a nice quick inning, especially in the 6th. Must have really enjoyed it in that dugout. He's trying to get back there and hurt. You know, we talked about sometimes when he gets deep in the
And now Ian Happ.
you know, he could use a little respite. Maybe that was came at the right time for him. He's retired 8 in a row since Ian Happ hit one over the third base bag for a single in the 4th. And now Happ up for the 3rd time tonight. And he takes
Strike!
for a strike, and Walker looking his sharpest of the night. About to throw his 80th pitch. He's thrown as many as 104 in a game this year.
The 0-1.
The fastball strike.
Just
The
do!
left-handers have not made an adjustment on that fastball in. He has popped him inside and caught him.
The 0-2 pitch on its way.
Strike
The 3! 10 Ks! 10 Ks for Taiwan Walker. You think he's pulled from the DeGrom playbook? The run sits Airs no one left. 5.5 complete. 3-2 Mets. Grom in the NLCS. Matt Harvey, back when he was good and not a diva.
It was a whitewash. It was a dominance. It was a sweep. Great pitching, a lot of Daniel Murphy leading the Mets to a 4-game sweep of the Cubs in the National League Championship Series in 2015. Double switch for the Cubs. Rafael Ortega will come in and play center field at about 9th, and the new pitcher Keegan Thompson will hit 6th in the order. Just called back up from the alternate. They use out the alternate site.
McCann will lead off, then Pilar, then Luis Guillorme as they face Keegan Thompson.
Made his big league debut on May the 2nd this year.
First batter he faces only a 125 average, so he's been very effective so far this year.
James McCann leads off for the Mets in the home 6th. Mets with 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, all driven in by Pete Alonso. And Taijuan Walker has done the rest. McCann has struck out and singled to left, 1 for 2.
First pitch to McCann.
Call strike nothing.
Fastball in for a called strike 1.
Yes. 9 pitches, 3 strikeouts. Is 7 pitches with 2 strikeouts a semi-immaculate inning? I mean, that's hard to do, right? Really hard. That's what Taijuan Walker did in the top of the inning.
3-0-1. Foul behind the backstop.
Thompson, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes on the McCann.
Keegan Thompson from Coleman, Alabama. McCann, Pilar, and Guillorme for the Mets in the home 6th. What a beautiful night for a game. Sure is.
And McCann is down on strikes.
Good cutter by Thompson for the first down.
That was a wicked cutter. A wicked cutter from Thompson. Here is Kevin Pilar. Popped out and ran it into a double play in his 2 trips at bat.
I love it. Kevin Pilar, he's become a really fascinating guy to talk to. He had some really interesting things to say about modern hitting in reference to his night last night. You remember his first at bat, he struck out against Jake Arrieta, said Arrieta made him look like a little leaguer, and then his second at bat, Ben adjusted and had a 2 RBI double. The thing that
That one's outside for a ball, 1-0.
just to focus on what he does well rather than what Arrieta does well. He said with so much data nowadays, there can sometimes be too much of a focus
1-0.
on coming with a game plan.
Drops one in there for a called strike. Counts even.
Sometimes hitters forget about themselves and forget about focusing on their hot zones. And so for him, he just simplified it and looked at the zones where he could do damage, and that's the adjustment that came through for him last night.
To third. Throw over to first. Will get Pilar. 2 gone. Brings up Luis Guillorme.
It also helps Steve that he got himself into a hitter's count. Arrieta was struggling, but that's also approach.
And Drew Smith warming up in the pen, so it looks to be the end for Taijuan Walker. After 6 strong innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits with 10 strikeouts. Tried to drop a curve in there, but instead it's ball 1 on Guillorme.
You saw Drew Smith up in the Mets bullpen, but Taijuan Walker is on deck to bat for himself if his spot comes up. This kid's got a good arm. Wow. He just got 2 pitches right on the strikes called balls.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yes.
And Taijuan Walker is on deck.
Look here, so Taijuan Walker had a similar thought earlier tonight.
2-0.
Slashed foul by Guillorme.
Foul. 2-1 on Guillorme.
Keegan Thompson was a starter most of his way through the Cubs farm system. Didn't get to play last year with the minor league season canceled. Had never pitched above Double-A before this year. Ooh, this sounds
3-1.
Oh, it's 3-1. Alec Mills went the first 4 to 3rd, allowed 3 runs, 5 hits. Rex Burkhardt
Pete Alonso is here?
0 runs, 1 hit, and now Thompson. This is inside for ball 4.
Oh, ball 4. Yorme walks. And she'll bring up the pitcher spot. Taiwan Walker.
Walker will stay in the back for himself.
Anyway, hello Pete.
He's started the day with a 457 on base percentage. That's how you do that.
Hello Pete. Welcome to the channel.
That's part of being
Welcome to Mad Mike Sports.
to know how to be disciplined enough when they pitch around you. Walker's been up twice, struck out both times, 1 for 23 to start the year. Still always keep the hit.
No balls on a strike on Taiwan Walker.
One of the best eighth hitter I played with, I only played with him 1 year. And that was Ozzie Smith with the Cardinals. And Ozzie started to turn, remember he was a 220 hitter for the Padres. He started turning into a good hitter in 82. And Ozzie could, with 2 outs, could find a way to get on base, get that picture up, and to get top of the order.
Thompson ready from the stretch. Pause. Now the 0-1.
So our research
Low outside.
known as Dave
Ball on the strike.
has found another 7-pitch 2-strikeout inning by Met this year. I'm sure it won't
Pittsburgh finally scored 6-1.
shock.
Bottom 7.
Walker's feet not unique. I think Dave has too much time on his hands. It's part of the job.
Walker chops one foul. It's 1-2.
To the on-deck circle. Who was the Cardinal?
And it was right at VR.
Ball is never in the on-deck.
Toronto 5, Yankees 4, top 7 in Buffalo. Cleveland 6, Baltimore 2, top 6 in Cleveland. Now 7-4, Boston and Atlanta, top 5. Detroit leads Kansas City, top of the 4th in Kansas City, 3-2. As Walker is set down on strikes.
Ball, and that's the bottom of the 6th inning.
No runs, hits, errors, man left.
To the 7th, up 3-2.
Through 6, it is 3-2 New York. Other scores, Texas and Houston. Texas up 1-0, top of the 4th. Scoreless in Chicago, top of the 4th. Scoreless in Milwaukee, bottom of the 5th. San Diego, Colorado just getting started. San Diego up 4-0. Angels and the Athletics going at it in about 20 minutes from now in Oakland. Half an hour from now, we'll see the Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants go at it. And at 10:10, we have 2 games for you. Minnesota, Seattle, and Philadelphia, Los Angeles. I may do one of those games. How long have I been a Mets fan? Well, I was born and raised a Mets fan by my mom. So, all my life.
If you feel like golf videos now, oh, in fact I am, yeah, because I switched to Spectrum Mobile, so I get 5G nationwide included here. You think golf videos really help with what they do? Oh no, it's not just the video. I saved a bunch of money when I switched, so I hired a straight coach. Say hi to Brett. Hey, when you tell Brett you just shot his bow over the asshole, who's counting? Everybody. That's the whole point of golf. Count it. Brett didn't tell me that.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile and save, and get 5G nationwide included in every plan. It's a better way to mobile. It's Spectrum Mobile.
Trade up to a Kia, ranked number 1 in dependability by Jubilee Power. Backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Lease a 2021 Ford LXS for $129 a month.
I'm in that game for 7th-inning game break. Red Sox leading the Braves 5-4 in the 5th when Xander Bogaerts unloads on Edgar Santana into the second deck. A solo shot, his 13th of the year. That made it 6-4. It's now 7-4, Gary. In the bottom of the 5th.
All right, Eamon, here we go to the 7th inning.
Going to the 7th, and Taiwan Walker is back. Wow.
Well, it's a pitch that we didn't see early this season, but it's a pitch that he has been using to perfection the last 3 or 4 starts, especially against the left-handed hitters. Now, it's not even starting at their hip; it's starting on the inside part of the plate and just cozies itself right.
I thought they would have gone to the bullpen.
And when he
in the 7th. But no, Taiwan Walker's back for the 7th inning. And in the 7th, let's flip back to the Cubs lineup. Hayward, Alcantara, and looks like Ortega. So Hayward, Alcantara, and Ortega will face Walker. And Walker's on 81, soon to be 82 pitches heading into this inning. First pitch to Hayward. To right center. Kevin Pillar, one away. Taiwan Walker on a tear. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Steve Gelbs, man. He is a crowd pleaser. I would love to go to a Mets game one day. 2 strikeouts for Sergio Alcantara. 1 swinging, 1 looking. And he takes fastball, called strike number 1. Now place yourself into Luis Rojas' shoes right now. Would you have sent Walker back out there for the 7th? And do you send him back out there for the 8th? If all goes well this inning. 2 balls and a strike on Alcantara. Now it's 2-2 after that foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Struck him out! 11 strikeouts for Taiwan Walker. Now, does he beat his career high tonight? That is a clear strike right there. Strike 3. Set down. Set him down. Now here's Rafael Ortega. Swings through that fastball. It's on 1. Ooh, where did that one miss? It's 1-1 now.
7th time in his career, Walker has struck out 11. Never gotten to a dozen. And now he's ahead on Ortega.
Make that 1-2 after that strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rafael Ortega. Next pitch will be number 91 for Taiwan Walker.
1-2 coming to Ortega.
Oh, high, outside. Take sign was up all the way. From manager David Ross. 2-2. Struck him out! 12 strikeouts for Taiwan Walker. No runs, it's errors, no left. Stretch time in New York. It's 3-2 Mets. Oh my God! We got 2 DeGroms in the Mets rotation. We have 2 Jacob DeGroms in the Mets rotation. We have DeGrom original, and now we have Taiwan Walker.
What's that mean? Let the mold grow in your home. What if that meant to not focus on
It's a double DeGrom.
or your children?
Triple if you count Stroman.
What if you no longer had a safe place to call home? Help rebuilding together, make emergency repairs.
And it looks like this will be the end for Taijuan Walker. 7 innings, 2 runs on 5 hits with 12 strikeouts and no walks.
Tends to rebuild to Boyd.
Incredible. Incredible for Taijuan Walker. Let's check in on the Isles. 12:20 to play, second period. Isles and Tampa tied at 1.
Another wonderful night for Taijuan Walker. Doesn't strike out for the first time in his career. 12 in a row retired. 7 solid innings, 92 pitches. Another job well done by the guy the Mets signed as a free agent late in the winter, and he has turned out to be a godsend for this Mets pitching staff. Half a hug, half a dab. Good to pitch. He can play my team. You know what I like? It's just that when he's got a hot pitch, he is not afraid to use it. In Baltimore, we saw a lot of curveballs that confused the Orioles, and tonight the Cubs never could make an adjustment to his two-seamer.
So, Mets do up.
Man right here is been a good bat. VR 1 for 2 and a walk tonight. Now facing Keegan
We got VR, Lindor, and Dom Smith. As VR takes a curve for strike 1. VR with a single, a walk, single scored a run back in the 5th.
Down in this game 2-0. Alonso drove in a pair with a third inning single and another with a fifth inning sac fly.
High outside with that curve, 1-1.
VR got it started with a 1-out hit. And VR smokes one toward the gap in right center. That's
To right center, that is going to be extra bases right there for Jonathan VR.
to second base with a
Stand up double right there.
his eighth double of the year. Well, I said he was swinging.
So we got the leadoff guy in scoring position for the $341 million man, Francisco Lindor.
Run out there to drive in.
Mm,
A month ago, you might have seen Lindor lay a bunt down here, but swing the bat much better. Pull the ball here and get a yard to third. That at least advance the runner
and you gotta advance the runner here
tonight.
if you're Francisco Lindor. In the dirt, ball 1.
First hit off Thompson. Lindor's base hit came batting right-handed against Rex Brothers in the 5th. Now back to the left side against Thompson.
1-0 swung on and missed.
Thompson won
1-1.
a nice hammer. This doesn't bite. Just lingers in the middle of that plate and then dives. To Greg Olson curveball.
Whoa there.
It's 2-1.
Way outside, almost a wild pitch. It's 2-1. That's the benefit of having a veteran backstop like Wilson Contreras backing you up.
7 hits on the
Not many wild pitches. They're 2-1. 3-1 now
3-1.
on that curveball.
Now count.
Francisco hitting just 167 with runners in scoring position. Looking for a knock here to bring VR around or at least advance in the third.
The 3-1. Oh!
Knocks the mask right off the
Knocked the mask off of Contreras. It's a full count now. And that's a good show of sportsmanship from Lindor. Oh my god! If that were hockey, if this were hockey, that would be high sticking. No question about it.
First time Contreras is playing back tonight. Tom Smith got him earlier.
Is the ball dead then when that happens? Umpire called the play dead. He might have been under the foul tip. He may have got a piece of it.
If it's a swing and a miss, it's not dead.
It's not dead. It's hard, but
Catcher might be incapacitated, but the ball's not dead.
I know, that's what I'm asking.
It's an interesting question.
I think it's a lie.
If he knocked the catcher out, does that make the ball dead?
Payoff pitch on its way.
Outside.
Ball 4!
Goes on with a walk. So
Lindor walks for the second time today.
to draw a lot of walks. Although the batting average is low, the on-base percentage is at least respectable.
So 2 on, nobody out.
Thompson,
And this will bring up Dom Smith.
with 2 on and no
Doubled back in the third and scored on the Alonso double. And then walked his last time up with a strikeout back in the first.
There's a possibility Taiwan Walker's going to pitch the 8th, which he has not done this year. He's at 92 pitches. Dom has struck out, doubled, and walked. And showing bunt on the first pitch.
Dom Smith shown bunt? Really?
I think it's just a ruse.
I think Gary Cohn might be right about it being a fake out.
This could break this game open. Did anybody take more first pitch strikes than this guy? Not with people all day.
Whoa!
Speaking of Dom, he almost got hit. Remember, he got
Near hit by pitch there. It's 1-1.
runners.
He didn't see that. Did you notice that he's laughing because he never saw it. He never moved.
If he got hit, would they have called him for not trying to run
Well,
away?
it was well off the plate, but
He was well off the plate. I don't think they would have called him for not trying to get out of the way.
1-1 from Thompson.
It's a 1-1.
The curveball fouled off.
Foul.
2.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Driven in all 3
Pete Alonso waits on deck. Alonso 1 for 2 with 3 RBIs. Might stand to get a couple more if Dom Smith can do his thing.
1-2 coming. Now he struck
Got
out
him.
down with a curveball.
Low curve gets Dom Smith 1 away.
Third strikeout for Thompson.
well, ahead of the count, you don't have to throw a strike.
I think I would have let that one go,
Just had to go from
to be really honest with you.
last year against the breaking ball to confuse
Alonso. Fielder's choice back in the first. Single scored 2. And then a sac fly scored the go-ahead back in the 5th.
3 at home. He's got 3 RBIs at home tonight.
Here he is again. In a position to really make a difference.
Single to drive in 2 with 2 out of the third. A sac fly with the bases loaded in the 5th. Brought in the go-ahead run. And now looking for some more here in the 7th. First and second, 1 out.
Pitch.
He pops one up.
Pop up.
Field fly rule will be called.
Oh, there's the infield fly roll and Pete's automatically out.
So Thompson with a chance to get out of trouble at the 7th.
So 2 are gone, bottom 7. This brings up Billy McKinney.
Your morning with a quick run through of all the essential New York sports news direct to your inbox daily. Subscribe to SNY as the warm-up at SNY.tv. Oh, look like you did. Oh, that was a rough look. Well, Walker looking like he's done. Seth Lugo is up in the bullpen now.
Seth Lugo looks like he will be pitching the 8th.
2 on. McKinney's 1 for
to try and get things over to Diaz for the ninth.
Subsequent at-bats.
Here's McKinney. Ball. 1-0.
It's the infield fly rule. Why does he have to run, Paul? That was that. I say this all the time.
Line shot into the gap. Throw to first from Alcantara will get McKinney side retired. No runs on a base hit.
You should let it drop on the infield fly rule. So silly.
No errors, 2 left.
At least that's the impressive.
Through 7, it's 3-2 Mets, and in will come Seth Lugo.
Win a brand new Audi during the race to the finish at Empire City Casino.
Yeah, why would you run on an infield fly roll? That is automatically out on an infield fly.
$500,000 in prizes. Plus,
I'm guessing Lindor was thinking maybe the ball would drop, maybe the infielders would commit an error.
night in June and July. Grand prize drawings held on June 26th.
But even then, batter is automatically out when infield fly is called. So I don't know what Lindor was thinking by telling Pete to run.
It's there's hundreds of travel sites for hotels and cars and vacation rentals, like Kayak does for flights.
So it's kayak.
Yeah, like Kayak.
Why don't you just call it kayak?
I'm calling.
Compare hundreds of travel sites for thousands of trips. Kayak. Search one and done.
Whatever stresses you out, the uncertainty of the pandemic, Bill's snacking up. Give yourself a break, not a cigarette. Smoking increases the risk of severe illness due to COVID-19. Visit nysmokefree.com or call 866-NY-QUITS.
But what whiskey you say? Well, this blend of fine golden grain and single malt comes from Knoll Distillery in Ireland. Because we are not here to take part.
9:45 games are just getting started. Oakland and the Angels are in warm-up, as are San Francisco and the Diamondbacks. Minnesota, Seattle, Philly, and the Dodgers go off at 10:10, so about a half hour from now. They'll be going in Seattle and LA.
Andrew Yang fought to elect Democrats and deliver stimulus checks to millions of New Yorkers. He'll be your mayor, not the special interest mayor. The choice is clear. Vote Andrew Yang on June 22nd. Paid for by Yang for New York.
I'm Maria Marino. Plenty of playoff action tonight, plus your Mets and Yanks recaps after postgame.
Taiwan Walker continues to pay enormous dividends for the Mets.
So it'll be Peterson, Wisdom, and Baez for the Cubs in the top of the 8th.
If this looks like it's on a loop, it might look that way because it was fastballs, 2 seams, occasional 4-seamer up in the strike zone that befuddled the Cubs hitters all night long, especially the left-handers. Never made an adjustment, and Walker has one of the finest games of any Mets starter this season. 5 of his 12 strikeouts came on called third strikes, and all of them were on 2-seamers. Seth Lugo takes over the pitching as we go to the 8th.
Now, Lugo's job is to just get out of this inning unscathed and get it to Edwin Diaz. First pitch from Lugo is in for a call strike 1 to Jock Peterson.
In the third, and then a great play by VR going to his left to throw him out of the 5th. Lugo picks up right where Walker left off. Despite those 3 balls to left,
The 0-1.
the shift on against Peterson.
Sinker.
And it's 1-1. Well, 6th game for Lugo.
1-1.
Pitched beautifully, but this is probably his most difficult, most important appearance. Last outing came against San Diego on Saturday, a hitless inning. And he picks off that inside corner, and it's 1-2.
Curveball that time from Lugo. It's 1-2.
Marquez is getting it from the Cub dugout. I should take a look on the monitor. It's literally splitting of the plate. Yes.
And MLB.com's calling it a changeup.
Peterson 0 for 5 in his career against Lugo.
The 1-2.
1-2 from Seth. And the fastball gets him.
Strike 3 called.
was away, confused.
One gone for Seth Lugo.
Are you looking for something else? That is, you kind of wanted to delete
He tried to check his swing, but the ump said he went around.
twice. So the river comes back. Better off with Control Alt Delete. Knock out the whole screen.
Peterson, you better hit Control Alt.
Patrick Wisdom
Here's Bat Wisdom.
took over for an injured Chris Bryant in the second inning. Bryant got hit by a pitch in the
First pitch from Lugo to Wisdom
fouls off the
will go foul.
caught McCann right in the
0-1.
foul tip. Heart punch. Stan Stasiak back up Wisdom 1 for 2 off the bench tonight.
The 0-1 to Wisdom.
Breaks his bat as it pops.
Sawed him off. Pop up. Lindor has it, 2 gone.
So 2 out and nobody on. Now Javi Baez. Upcoming schedule brought to you by WCBS, the flagship station for men's baseball on the radio. WCBS News Radio 880. 2 more to go in this series, including DeGrom start tomorrow night. 4 in Washington, including the day-night doubleheader Saturday. Back to play the Braves for 4 and the Phillies for 4. 3 doubleheaders in a 7-day span.
Ouch.
But here's Baez, who hit a 2-run homer in the third against Taijuan Walker. That gave the Cubs a 2-0 lead. He has struck out his other 2 at-bats tonight. Now facing Lugo in a 1-run game.
The pitch to Baez.
Ball has it wailing 0-1.
Breaking ball 0-1.
Well, here's the home run. One of the few mistakes that Walker made. Fastball over the middle.
Walker didn't make too many mistakes.
Field power. In his next at-bat, it looked like he might have tweaked something in his left side, but he stayed in the game.
The 0-1 pitch is a curveball outside, ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Against Lugo at Wrigley Field. Straight for 8. Baez's home run was his 15th of the year. And he goes to the slider.
Slider 1 and 2 as he swings through that.
Won't have to throw him strikes. Lugo did its homework. Baez sees the lowest percentage of pitches in the strike zone of any player in the majors. Two shows he will chase. A couple of options here. Throw that same pitch you just threw, or something high, fastball up in the zone. 1-2 coming to Baez.
Struck him out! Side retired, no runs, 6 errors, no one left.
Seth Lugo with a couple
7.5 complete, 3-2 Mets.
middle of the eighth, 3-2 New York.
So let's get to the post-game broadcast. Let's hear from the manager right now. Say you're both courageous man, you know, that really just keep moving forward. What did they do so well, Tosh? Great all-around effort.
Mm-hmm.
In 2020, cardboard cutouts claimed their place as legitimate New York sports fans.
Started with the tragic Brooklyn game. What this is
One snake Barkley. Let me just see this dunk. Okay, boy, let's go. I'll just switch SNY on my phone. Here we go. SNY, every team for every
Football Leagues in need continue play in 2021, providing grants, clinics, and equipment donations. Right now, we're accepting applications. If you know a local football league in need, apply today at sny.tv/.
McCann, Pilar, and Guillaume for the Mets 8th inning.
To the post game, we'll have much more on tonight's game and all the basketball and hockey playoff news as well. Got the sports night tonight and every night right here on SNY. Seth Lucas set up Javi Baez with breakthrough stuff, and then came the heat. Slider away, fastball up and in. Swung through by Baez. The yell, the scream, that he missed it. And then he watched as Lugo walked off. Trevor May is up in the Mets bullpen. Lugo threw a 10-pitch eighth. He might be inclined to run him out there for the ninth. We'll see.
Lugo or Diaz?
To throw after a rough night last night.
Makes sense, Lugo.
The former Atlanta Brave will pitch for the Cubs in the bottom of the eighth as the Mets look for some insurance. McCann leads off. James is 1 for 3 and a base hit back in the fourth. It'll be McCann, Pilar, and Guillaume for the Mets in the eighth. Let's travel Dan Whitler and see what he's done for this season. I mean, they just took out a brilliant bullpen. I saw one in Atlanta. There's May. So what do you think? Is May coming on for the ninth, or is Lugo going to get a chance to start the inning? I think he's getting a little work in, maybe. Although Lugo is due to that fourth in the inning, so that could have an impact. So
2-0 on the McCannon.
maybe Castro is not ready, and they're trying to stay away from Diaz for one more day. Castro threw a bullpen session today to try to work out the kinks. He's been out with that neck injury for the last 4 days. 1-1 to McCann.
2 balls and a strike.
So I don't
After that cutter hit the zone.
Castro available tonight. Louis has shown in the past when a pitcher has a tough outing out of the bullpen, to run him right back out there. That'd be a real good call to bring in May here for the save. May has saved before.
3-1.
Well, especially with Rizzo to lead off, since Rizzo took him deep last night. Certainly helped the Mets cause if they can add a run or two here in the eighth. Wickler behind 3-1 on McCann.
3-1.
And it's inside
Ball 4.
Cubs pitchers walked 8 last night. They've now walked 6 tonight.
That's the 6th walk issued by the Cubs pitching staff. Brings up Kevin Pilar. Pop out, grounded into double play, and a ground out.
Millar's 0 for 3, including a ground ball double play. So, I guess whether you bunt in this situation depends on what you intend to do when the 9th spot comes up. I think you bunt with Millar. Boy, hit and run. Look at that right side of the infield.
Right side is way open for Pilar.
No hint of a bunt, and he takes a strike.
Take sign up, called strike 1 on that cutter.
There was a time, though, right, Jerry, that you, in this kind of instance, Keith, you play for 1 run. Somehow, some way, punch it across.
Extra base hit would punch it across.
You know,
Oh,
understand
look out.
why the bunt has disappeared from the game, because over the macro-sensitive game, you score fewer runs bunting, but when you need one for insurance late, it's still the best play.
Luis Guillaume on deck.
Because what you don't account for sometimes is the bunt that doesn't work. Yeah.
Ooh. Way outside. Another near wild pitch.
Left-handed down on the bench in Mason Williams. They've also got their best pinch hitter, Brandon Drury, who's got a bat in his hands. Right-hand pinch hitter. He's had uncanny success early in his Mets career in pinch hitting.
And 1-2.
Aguilar takes strike 3.
Strike 3 called.
For the
Oof.
first down. I think you're looking for a breaking ball here. That was a fastball right down the pipe.
Brings up Luis Guillaume.
It looks like he might be staying in, depending on what the situation is. 2 outs and a guy on first. I bet you he hits. I think he's the play to pitch the ninth. Yeah.
I would not be pitching Diaz this time around.
Maybe changes the equation. I don't know.
If Guillorme gets on, that'll complicate things.
Although if
Whoa!
he gets on, now you can have Lugo bunt, and you set it up for VR. I pinch hit. I try to. It's first and second, it's 1 out. I don't like the 1 out bunt.
Question is, do you want Guillorme on base?
Guillorme
Foul.
Ball's 1-1.
Ball on the strike.
You know, we just assume because Lugo has been so great at pitching multiple innings that coming off an injury, he's just going to be the same old Lugo all the time. Well, he did pitch multiple innings his first outing, and then he's gone 1 inning at a time since then. But I just figured because he had such an easy inning through a 10-pitch eighth that would set him up for the ninth. Now we're also assuming Diaz isn't available.
The 1-1.
Hit toward the hole. It's a
Base hit, Guillorme!
McCann calls it at second, and that's
So first and second with 1 out, that'll bring up the pitcher spot. And what do you do here with Lugo? Do you have him swing the bat, or do you have him bunt, try to advance the runners, and set things up for Jonathan VR?
That's 2 balls, and Rizzo is not reacting to it. He is not a real agile guy here. A quick foot. I mean, the one in the last inning that he let go by, it almost seemed as though he did on purpose and let Alcantara field it behind him, but this time,
Had McCann not jumped,
so now,
he could have gone first to third.
he's as hard as anybody in the game on these bunts. Right down the throat of
Lugo's gonna bunt.
and Seth takes a strength. If you're bunting in this situation, you don't even care about Rizzo. He's not going to make the play, correct? You just put the angle on the bat, and you bunt it hard enough that Wisdom has to make the play. Correct. Absolutely. Unless Keith Hernandez is out there. Well, you know, even if you do it properly, I'm not going to get there. Particularly at my age. I mean, look where
Foul.
Rizzo ended up when that contact was made. He was between the mound and home plate. He could feel the ball toward the third base line, which is what I'm referring to with Keith. Right, you know.
Now you gotta swing the bat 0-2. Because if you bunt it foul again, you're out.
Manager might give that pitcher one swing. If it was a good hitting pitcher, I couldn't be so aggressively. Lugo's last sacrifice bunt was 3 years ago. I don't ever think I got that close. That's
He's gonna bunt with 2 strikes.
and Seth pops it off, and Rizzo lets it drop, and he's going to get a double play out of this.
Oh no! Error! That will go as an error! Oh my god! Alcantara dropped it!
Drops the relay, and the Mets
That is going to go as an E3! Oh my god! Alcantara dropped a double play ball.
This gets the red hot VR out. It's a 3-6 fielder's choice, and then an E4 allowing
Excuse me, E4. 3-6 FC, then the E4.
so runners at the corners with 2 out for VR. He's had a terrific night at the plate, a single, a double, and 2 for 3. Big
And here is Jonathan VR.
goodness. And VR
Ball.
inside with a cutter ball.
Jeez.
Now Rizzo is a gold glover for a reason. He made exactly the right play, and Baez made a perfect throw, and Alcantara just couldn't complete the play. Good cut by VR.
VR swings through that one. It's 1-1.
They're pretty good. It looks like he got some life on that fastball, even though it's 93. Walk McCann to lead off. That put him in the soup. McCann now at third. Lugo at first with 2 out.
Lindor due up next.
He runs that cut.
As VR swings through that one. It's 1-2.
There's a good cutter here.
That was a very good cutter.
Right with belt buckle.
That was a very good cutter.
Cherished it again by the Mets guy.
First and third, 2 gone. Lindor due up next. Should VR get on?
It's inside. Fastball
Inside and away.
Kyle Conco, the
2-2.
first error all season by a Cubs second baseman. They've run a bunch of different people out there. Dave Bodie played there a lot early this season before he was hurt. They had Eric Silgar playing there last night. He's played there quite a bit. 2-2 coming. FDR slaps one toward the hole, cut off by Wisdom.
Wisdom. Vote. Throw. Rizzo has it. Ends the inning. No runs on a base hit. 1 error. 2 left.
Terrible throw by Wisdom.
Last shot for the Cubs coming up.
Comes to an end.
Mets lead 3-2.
Kept his foot on the bag and everything. We go to the ninth, 3-2 New York. Wow.
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first idea was in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower. Figuratively speaking. But that's not catchy, is it? It's not going to swing back in your brain. So I thought, what about 15 minutes?
Let's check in on the aisles again.
Said that they probably won't know until the warm-up tomorrow if Petrie can return. If he can return, Ace, what kind of impact will he have for the half?
They're in the second intermission. Saying Lightning up 2-1.
And also something that can also break the puck out. The Vegas Golden Knights are very best in the forecheck, so having that full building back there is something to help.
I'd be a little nervous if I was Petrie playing with that glove on, knowing that there's an injury and there's a target. You might as well put a bullseye on that. It's a playoff game. You're going up against Vegas. You better be at least close to.
At Toyota down. Toyota, let's go places.
There's no better place to bet baseball than on
Nets down 14 in the third.
bet and lock it in just a few simple taps. Looking for even more action? You've got it. Only FanDuel lets you bet same game parlays. So you can turn a little bet into a big payday on every big league game. Join FanDuel Sportsbook today to place your first bet risk-free and get up to $1,000 back if you don't win. FanDuel, more ways to win.
Hey, it's Gary and Todd, post-game show on the way, and man, plenty of Taiwan Walker discussion ahead. He was really good.
Yeah, we'll look at how that sinker was so dominant again tonight, career high.
All right, so that's on the way. Now we'll see if Seth Lugo can close it out. Back to Gary and Keith and Ronnie Phillips.
Gary, tomorrow night, Jacob deGrom takes his start against the Cubs in Game 3 of this series. Coverage begins at 6:30 tomorrow night, right here on SNY. That's trying to make it 2 straight up for the Cubs to start the series. Up 3-2 as we start the night. Seth Lugo looking for his first save of the season. He's got a dozen saves in his career, 3 of them last year. One of those saves last season was a 2-inning save. That's what they'll be trying for tonight. A little mark here, though. Rizzo leading off.
Rizzo's going to lead off
Big positive
top of ninth.
is that you've got 2 guys that can close. So you
It'll be Rizzo, Contreras, and Happ.
has a day off, but feel
Rizzo 3 for 7 against Lugo. Home run, RBI, 2 Ks, and a walk.
It's a huge difference for an all-around.
Rizzo is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts so far.
And pitchers have retired the last 15 Cubs. The last base runner was Ian Happ, who singled leading off before it. Colin Walker retired his last 12. Lugo pitched a 1-2-3-8, and now Rizzo leads off in the ninth in a 1-run game. Rizzo 0 for 3 tonight. And takes
Strike!
strike. Rizzo has a home run against Lugo. 3 hits and 7 career at-bats. Contreras at the pitcher's spot behind him. And Rizzo swings through the fastball.
0-2 now.
catch up to that ball upstairs. So have the big uppercut.
Excuse me. Rizzo, Contreras, and Winkler.
This whole series, first 2 games.
That's right.
Targeting wrong.
The Cubs made a defensive change.
Last night against Trevor May into the second deck.
The 0-2. Foul. So they'll tee it up again. Still no balls, 2 strikes. The ground starts tomorrow, and then it'll be Marcus Stroman to round out the homestand.
Three infielders on the right side against him.
I will be doing the DeGrom start. I'll be live at 6:30. Game time 7:10.
Rizzo holds his swing.
Check swing, no swing from Rizzo. Ball 2 strikes.
Lugo batted, ran the bases, and now back out there for a second inning. Look at that choke up. And Rizzo pops
Pop up.
VR with a long way to come.
VR. Racing to it. VR. No!
Get there. Lugo is actually closer to it. But VR trying his best to get there out of the shift and couldn't quite do it. Well,
I think you should have let Lugo handle that one.
out right there. But he got
Because that was a near collision.
steps, so of course he kind of bailed. This
May miss the start of the
to go out and talk to his
Philly Los Angeles game. But I think that's the game that MLB Network is doing in my region.
That's what catch his breath. That's the guy knows what he's doing. Yes, he does. Dorian to join the conversation. Luis Rojas trusting in Seth Lugo to get him 6 outs to finish this game. There's a bounce to curve yet to Rizzo. A good point, Brian. Rizzo back in with a 1-2 count.
The 1-2 to Rizzo. Check swing, did he go?
He stopped the swing in time.
He did not. Counts even at 2.
Base umpire Carlos Torres said no swing, 2-2. Correct call.
Yeah, that was the right call there.
We just don't see too many power hitters choking up the way Rizzo chokes up the 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch on the way.
And the curveball hit sharply, but right at Lindor down.
Right to Lindor. Throw to first in time. 1 gone.
That's out of position perfectly in the shift. And
That's the defense of Lindor. That's why we got Lindor.
the shift this year for the Mets is a story. That's how good it's been.
Here we go. Yes, Braves did tie the game.
5th in the major leagues in defensive
Braves.
rating, and the shift has had a lot to do with that.
Oh, I hate when I turn up my stream. But anyway.
Both the infielders, you see him moving people around right now.
Pittsburgh, Washington just went final. Washington won 8-1.
No doubles.
Top 7, Boston and Atlanta are tied at 7-all.
And the curveball swung and missed, 0-1.
Contreras swings and misses at the curve. No balls and a strike.
They made a terrific play. Here he tossed
And not much, Regal. Not much.
infield single in the first.
And I've decided that I am going to try and do the Philly Los Angeles game.
6 in the 6th spot.
So after this game, I'm going to set up for the Philly Los Angeles game. So sit tight.
Smart pitch. I had the ball away, but if you're going to come in, you come in off the plate. I agree with you, Ron. Lugo knows how to pitch. 16 straight Cubs have been retired. And the curveball ripped into left field.
This one's the left field base hit.
Contreras, Smith over to cut it off.
Smith will cut off.
Hold on.
And Contreras will hold at first. Tying run is aboard.
Contreras right there. Was a hanger. Didn't get it away enough. Too much of a plate. Gotta be happy to get that back. First base runner since the 4th inning for the Cubs. Jake Marisnick will run for Contreras at first base.
So Contreras will be pinch ran for. Marisnick will be the pinch runner.
So Contreras
As in will come the pitcher spot,
is the Cubs
and it'll be Sogard. Eric Sogard
out single.
will pinch hit
16 straight Cubs have been retired.
for Dan Winkler.
Run is aboard. Eric Sogard started last night, went 1 for 3, and he'll be the pinch hitter. Andrew Chafin hoping for a bottom of the ninth, getting ready in the Cubs bullpen.
Andrew Chafin. See him in the Cubs bullpen, hoping that his boys can tie it up or take the lead,
In baseball, Sogard is one of them.
so that he can come onto the mound.
Sogard 0 for 1 in his career against Lugo. Marisnik, the pinch runner at first, has 2 stolen bases this year.
Marisnik extends his lead. Throw to first, and Marisnik is back.
The Cubs are on the top step. Both these teams have played an inordinate number of one-run games this year. Each team is 13 and 10 in one-run games. And Sogard takes one just off the plate.
Just off the plate with that two-seamer, it is 1-0 to Sogard. Double play ball will end this.
Edwin Diaz getting the night off tonight after earning his 13th save last night.
Diaz has been dominant as a closer.
4 days, so he's getting this game off.
Throw to first, Marisnik is back.
Gets the hand back in.
Again, in low way, that would be the second pickoff attempt of the AB.
35-year-old
Pickoff attempt number 3 would yield an automatic balk if the runner is not captured.
242 for the year.
Lugo comes set. Marisnik on the move.
He stops. McKinnon gives him a look. As the pitcher
And he stops as McCann gives him the death glare. It's 2-0 on that sinker.
He started, obviously didn't have much of a jump. He didn't, but more importantly, Lugo, and trying to keep him close, is now down to 2-0 on Sogard. Jason Hayward, the on-deck batter.
The 2-0 from Lugo.
And so
In there for a called strike one.
the fastball again.
2 balls and a strike on Sogard.
Down for Lugo in this ninth inning. He was throwing 93, 94 in the eighth. He's throwing 90, 91 in the ninth. Lugo's always been a guy, though, who can add and subtract. Struck 4 pitches. Contreras got the hit on a curveball. Marisnik running for him with 1 out. 2-1 to Sogard.
Throw back to first. Marisnik is back. That would have been an automatic balk in low A.
McCann has a powerful arm. Marisnik's a good base runner, but he's not a burner. Big gap in right center field.
Yankees just retook the lead at 6-5, bottom of the 8th.
2-1 to Sogard. Closer play.
Again, throw over to first, but Marisnik's speed gives him the edge.
Shaded to the opposite field. Here's the pickoff again.
That was way close.
And McKinney in the right, he's playing down the line. That's a huge gap out there in right center.
Throw again.
Lugo spending a lot of energy on Marisnik.
That's the 5th pickoff attempt of the AB.
Ability to keep the runners close, so improved the last couple of years. Gives McKinnon
2-1. Foul behind home plate. 2-2.
and stomach. 2-2. Comes right on the back of the hand. That was a good pitch to hit right there. Sogard had a good touch out of that. Lugo had an easy time of it in the eighth, the 10th pitch inning. Then after a turn it down, a trip on the bases, he's had a much more challenging ninth. Hayward up next. McCann has an end of the game with a strike him out throw now again. 2-2 coming to Sogard. Lines.
Line center field. That's a base hit.
Center, that'll enable Marisnik to go to third. He's going to take the turn. He's going to try to score. Keeler
Throw home. Marisnik is down. Cut him down. Cut him down. 2 gone. That's what you get for trying to steal home, Marisnik.
Lewinsky Orban
Never run through a stop sign, otherwise that will happen to you. And the Cubs are down to their final out. Sogard with a double. There's the gap, but Luis Guillorme. Villar to Guillorme to the McKinnon. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not score a run. Oh my God. 8-6-2 put out. Gotcha. Go directly to jail. Do not pass home plate. Do not score a run. And do not collect $200.
Willie Harris always made great plays against the Mets when he was a player for the Nationals and the Braves. But that was a big mistake. They scored that a double for Soto. I thought it was single, second on the throw, but they're going to call it a double.
Well, you know, you talk about fundies. These are the things you work on. Look at the quick release.
These are the things the players work on in spring training. Got him.
And it might have been a mistake by the Cubs, but you can't take away from the throw from Guillorme.
Cubs down to their final out. And it's Jason Hayward. Swings through that one. It's 0-1.
Hayward's 0 for 3 tonight, but 2 of those balls have been hit hard. He lined out to first base in the second, he lined out to center field in the seventh. Sogard, the time run at second with 2 out.
Walker had his most success against Hayward, working him away.
Swing through again. 1 strike away. Saw an Islander shirt. That one's for you, Kim Moisa. Isles Girl 3. You go checking the signs for McCann. He comes set. And now time is called. McCann and Lindor are going to talk things over with Seth Lugo. Easy, Michael. Easy, buddy.
Lacing a double to right hit, right center. They just changed it to a single and second on the throw, which I believe is the proper call.
Bullet by Hayward in his
Anyway, after this, we're going to switch on over to the Philadelphia Los Angeles game. I'm going to do an entirely new stream for that, so sit tight.
Stick with the fastball upstairs. Hayward 0 for 6 in this series. 0-2 coming from
Yo 2. Check swing, no swing. 1-2 now. I'm probably going to miss the start of Philly Los Angeles while I'm setting up. So patience, guys.
at second base. Up the ladder. 1-2 coming to Hayward.
The 1-2 from Lugo to Hayward. Outside again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
His velocity was down. He certainly added there. Now it's 2-2.
We got us a Woolery count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sergio Alcantara would be next.
Alcantara would be next if Hayward is able to keep this going.
Pitches in this inning.
Tying runs in scoring position at second. That's Sogard.
And McCann asks for time.
Time called for and granted.
Now the 2-2.
2-2 pitch.
Foul back.
Fouled back, so they'll tee it up again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball again to Beast. A little
second with 2 down, 3-2 New York, top of the ninth. Two coming from Lugo. Curveball, just
Oh, slow curveball there. Tried to drop it in on him, and instead it's a full count, 3-2. All right, Phillies with 1 out, top 1.
barely. A walk to Hayward, bring up the rookie Alcantara. Now it's 3-2.
Payoff pitch coming from Lugo to Hayward.
Outside.
Ball 4.
Hayward is a
So Alcantara will come up with the tying and go-ahead runs on base.
The question is, does Lugo have more in the tank? Trevor May is up in the bullpen.
May is up in the bullpen and throwing.
Ilya the other day going a little too far with him. What's too far with Lugo and just his 6th outing coming off the injured list?
How far is too far with Lugo?
Alcantara's been up 3 times in this game, struck out all 3 against Taiwan Walker.
Now I'm feeling. Now I know how Kim feels
Pitches he's thrown
when the Islanders are screwing up. So
of the season. He's at 32 tonight. He's given up 2 hits and a walk in this 9th inning. Now the tying and go-ahead runs are on base. Alcantara gets a first pitch curveball and it's in for a strike.
curveball in, called strike 1.
Alcantara's 0 for 5 in this series with 4 strikeouts. Slugger on the tying run at second. Hayward at first with 2 down.
Deal 1.
And Alcantara gets it up.
Check swing. Did he go?
Gets the swing in time.
He held back.
21. Good eye right there for the rookie. It's a good big curveball. Well, the fans are enjoying this. I am too. Nails maybe bitten down to dumps.
Oh, where'd that one miss? It's 2 balls and a strike. Rafael Ortega would be next.
To the order, he would be next.
Man on first, 1 gone, top 1 in Los Angeles for Phillies Dodgers.
Curveball two.
Again, I will be going to that game after this one.
Alcantara fouls off the
Fouled back, and now the Cubs are down to their final strike.
for their final strike. Wolf with ball 3.
So this would make Lugo unavailable for tomorrow's game, but Diaz would be available.
One more two-seamer in. Look. 2 out, 2 on, 2 and 2 to Alcantara.
2-2. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Mets take it 3-2, and they are now 4.5 up on the Phillies. The win goes to Taiwan Walker. He goes to 6-2. The loss will go to Mills. He is now 2-1. Save to Seth Lugo. Anyway, sit tight. I'll be right back with you for Philly.